Hello chat, welcome to the second stream of the weekend, where this time I've actually remembered that I'm supposed to be raising money for charity. We got a little charity link, we're raising money for the WWF again. I don't think I'm going to do a long stream this time. I don't have the time to plan it and do it at the moment, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to do a decent amount of streams during it, so we can hopefully raise some money. But yeah, please do have a look. I've raised money for the WWF plenty of times before, and I'm happy to be back. But yeah, we've got a Bards session today. This will be a bit of a shorter one. I may end up having to leave early. I think we're gonna try to keep it to around 4 hours, but obviously things sometimes run over. But I will have to leave because I need to compete in Create a Conquest at 8 in 4 hours. So I will definitely leave a bit early if that's the case. But if you reach that point in the stream and you wanna watch the end, remember you can go check out the Bards and Belmara channel or what any of the other members that are streaming. I think Mando and Dirk are streaming right now. But yeah, I'm still a bit ill, but we move. Let's go.
Wow.
Chaotic.
Wow.
It just started.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
just
started,
I'm eating breakfast.
What have you got for breakfast?
I'm at waffles.
Oh my god, I have waffles next to me.
I thought you were saying red wine then, and I was like, that isn't
Me
No.
as
Red wine for the morning.
I had English breakfast for dinner.
Ooh.
What?
What the fuck is English breakfast?
Oh,
You're getting the black pudding one?
sausage
Oh,
and,
not black pudding, no. Ew.
Black pudding.
and bacon and eggs and toast and beans and tomatoes, you know?
It was all good
Ooh,
except for the sausages. For some reason, they tasted fruity.
Fruity.
But not
hate
English
fruit
breakfast like the taste of the tea, because it always makes me laugh that there's like a tea called English breakfast, which I'm like, I always expect it to taste like sausages.
What? I don't think that's
It's
what
like-
the descriptor means.
No, it's called English breakfast because you're supposed to have it with English.
Yeah.
It tastes
Oh,
like
that makes
English
sense.
breakfast.
Drinking my tea, it tastes like straight egg yolk.
Yeah, exactly.
Delicious.
But like that's what my brain. The first time I was like, this doesn't taste like breakfast at all. This just tastes like tea.
It's a disappointment of like you think something is savory, but then it turns out it's sweet.
I'm ready
So
for
you
one
just-
of those, you know, like it's like the Willy Wonka like thing where it's like it goes through all the flavors. Yeah, where's my bacon, tomato, sausage? What's happening?
That'd be crazy. If you were drinking tea and it tasted like that, I feel like it would throw you off. I feel like it wouldn't be drinkable.
Probably.
I think it would be possible to do though. You should get
Yeah.
like the herbs and spices they put into sausages and then smoke it to get the like bacony taste.
Ooh.
Yep.
You can also liquefy them.
Yeah, but
No,
that's
no,
the,
no, no,
I'm
no.
thinking of
That's
it
no
has
longer
to be
tea.
able
Next on
to
something.
be
Yeah.
like it has to have a long shelf life. You know,
It has to come in a tea
can't-
bag.
yeah, you can't be storing it in the fridge.
You're right. Okay.
That just sounds disgusting.
I'm just like
though.
fully
That'd be a
zoned
different
out.
kind of
Why
tea
are we
if it
like
was the fridge.
talking about?
Yeah, why are we trying to drink
storing stuff
sausage water, guys?
in the fridge?
I don't know.
I once went to a
If you're
party.
drunk and have a
Because
fucking
Jots
hangover.
is well. I'm out of it. It's fine. Jots is ill. It's fine. Okay, let's press main. Whoa, everyone's here. Warden's here too today. Even though Warden's not in the room, it's fine. We'll get to Warden. It's fine.
I'm here in
Uh,
spirit.
Now, usually
Warden's here,
I
I
put
just
you all on
wanna-
the spot, and we do a wheel. But fuck that. I've written a speech thing.
Oh.
I'm just gonna read to you instead. Yippee. Although when I planned this, I could see better. My brain's making everything fuzzy. Okay. Last session, we visited Voss, which is the capital of Amthol. We were here for John's birthday, just stopping on our way to Terry's masquerade ball. We accidentally stumbled into another plot to kill Terry, as well as getting some information about the people who are trying to kill them. We know that they call themselves the Revolution, and we have IDs and information on 2 of the members. Phelan disguised herself as a regular house cat to infiltrate their hotel room, and then found out that they planned to meet an assassin. That led us to an underground bunker full of criminals. Among the criminals was the assassin, and a familiar face to some of the people in the group. Calypso, which was one of the pirates that Atlas was raised with. The same pirates that held Phelan and Sylvia hostage, hence the current situation that we're in. Phelan and Sylvia both went into a blind rage and killed Calypso. In his dying breath, he called them a stupid cat and a stupid siren. After the fight, realizing everything that happened, Sylvia turned invisible and ran away, and Phelan is still standing over Calypso's body, just going at it. And that's pretty much it. I know we had like a whole other plan of how we were gonna infiltrate the ball and stuff, and planning on sending those information, but I will let us like touch on that when it becomes appropriate. But yeah, but we're gonna jump straight back into it basically. And I believe I'm starting with Briar.
Okay. So Briar's gonna take a moment to just take in the scene, seeing Phelan going crazy and Sylvia just going invisible and then seemingly run away. Well, that's what Briar's guessing is happening. But Briar's gonna take a breath and then run over to Phelan and take off her mask. Phelan, you need to stop it. They're dead now, Phelan.
Phelan is just still stabbing, and like she clearly can't hear Briar. She's just stabbing into Calypso's body.
Phelan, so I got the name now. Briar is Briar's gonna like kneel down in the blood, and basically try and get in front of Phelan's face without being stabbed. And kind of like try and grab her shoulders and like turn her away from the body.
Yeah, as soon as Briar touches Phelan is going to like lunge at Briar, and the knife is gonna get like fairly close, almost stabbing Briar, until Phelan like locks eyes with Briar, and all Briar could like see is Phelan's eyes slowly like widening, and like tears start forming in her eyes. Mom? And she hugs Briar and like starts crying, dropping to her knees. At first she's muttering something that Briar or like people can't hear. And then slowly you hear she goes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry I left. Well, I can't do the voice. I just want to go back home. This isn't worth it. It's so bad out here. Everyone's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Briar is. Oh, sorry. You carry on. Sorry, carry on.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Briar.
No, you're good.
Sorry. I thought you said carry on. Oh, am I?
No, carry on.
Carry
You're
on.
good.
Okay.
He's gonna carry on, yeah.
Yeah, Briar's gonna be like stunned for a moment, and then just like wrap her arms around Phelan and start to shush her and like kind of comfort her and say, "It's okay, Starling. It's okay. Just breathe. Focus on my voice. You just need to calm down. Just." And she's just gonna keep like trying to calm Phelan down, and is going to kind of hum a Fae lullaby, and yeah, and is just continually trying to calm Phelan down.
Yeah. Phelan's visibly shaking, and like, there's so much
If
blood.
if I may interrupt,
Go ahead.
You do recognize the lullaby.
Yeah. Well, Phelan's still just holding tight onto Briar, like just still mumbling, basically still saying the same things. I'm sorry. I want to go back home. I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
Trembling.
Yeah.
Briar can physically feel her heart beating, like basically out of her chest,
Yeah.
as Phelan's like having a panic attack.
Briar's gonna like kind of not lift Phelan up a bunch, but like kind of trying to move her away from the body and the blood.
Mhm.
Just scooting away, and is just like fully encapsulating Phelan, like her arms hugging her wings, not wrapping around because they can't do that, but you know, maybe like making a tent around Phelan. And basically just trying to block the world out, and is just like continually humming and maybe like doing a pattern, like you know how like with panic attacks sometimes if you do a pattern on a person's skin it like calms them down a bit. She's kind of like doing that, and
Throwing all the grounding techniques she knows.
yeah. She's gonna be like, is it can I pick you up? Is
Phelan's
that
just
okay?
like sobbing, and she just nods. She like slowly nods, like sobbing into Briar's shoulder.
Yeah. Briar's gonna slowly and gently like pick Phelan up and place her on her hip, kind of like how you would do with a baby, you know, like so they're supported as well as you holding them, and is going to just be like kind of bouncing Phelan a little bit, and then looking to the rest of the group, and is just continually like holding Phelan and like not petting her like a cat, but like trying to soothe her, you know.
I'm gonna let the rest of you sort of react to this for a second, but I'm also just gonna say, Briar, you do notice Quinny is staring at you in a strange way, in almost like she's kind of staring just into your face and looking bewildered.
Briar's gonna grimace a little bit and then just look away from her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is opening the floor to everyone else, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so
What the
happy that I
fuck?
muted myself. Oh my god, I screamed what at the top
Yeah,
of my lungs.
I also let out a very loud noise.
Yeah.
Of
Reveal,
course.
Briar is Phelan's mother. No.
Oh, crazy.
Damn.
Did not see that
that what-
coming.
So
No,
Solana says. Didn't see that coming.
So that just happened.
So much shit is happening.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
No,
He's
Calypso's
right
back.
behind Damn.
I mean, if no one else is going to react,
Yeah.
I think. Well, Angelus has only recently come down and seen this bloody mess. He's coming
Mhm.
down adorned in daisies and flowers, and was previously looking quite joyful until realizing he had
He's now cornered by
Taken.
2 severed heads.
taken quite a lot of damage, and there appear to be yeah, as you say, severed heads and a lot of dead people and a lot of blood down here, which isn't his favorite thing. But
I forgot about the heads.
yeah, he's gonna like carefully step over the heads, kind of grimacing, trying not to look, and also kind of make his way over to Briar and Phelan. I don't think he's really gonna try and interfere, but more just he's trying to, I guess, be there for Phelan as well, somewhat. Yeah,
That makes sense.
what's over there?
Briar's gonna look to Angelus and then look to Calypso, and then is gonna be like, maybe not this one. Don't heal this one.
Oh.
I don't think
Pulls
this
out a diamond. Anyone want to go again?
No, you want to revive them? They've got I'm slightly gruesome description of feeling of Calypso with doing my best. So their body is there's not much left. Phelan was stabbing for a while. I'm assuming like most of their like torso is like just shredded to pieces. They have their head is there that's just laying there sort of lifelessly to the side, covered in blood. But there's enough to like see you can see their face, but if you were to revive them, I don't there's not you're gonna have to sew some stuff back together first, maybe.
Scoop everything back in there.
Just like grab all the blood, dump it in there. Good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to do that, I think. Yeah, no, he's not looking to revive Calypso. He's more concerned about poor Phelan, although he doesn't really have anything he can offer. I was like, oh, he'll have calm emotions. No, he doesn't. Not sure why not, but he sure doesn't have that spell.
Angelus walks up and we're bathed in a glow of blue.
Oh no.
Okay. I'd like to, if no one else is volunteering, I'd like to hop over to Atlas, if possible. I'd love to hear how Atlas is dead former friend and person you spent a lot of your young life with. Essentially, kind of not like raised as siblings, but like you will have, you would have known them most of your young life. And
arguably family. Like it's a weird situation, but like so Atlas has kind of stayed quiet this entire time. Like the whole battle happening. Like as soon as they saw Calypso, they kind of were just like, oh, and they kind of focused away from that. They focused on everyone else, and eventually, I think they saw kind of what was happening with Phelan and Calypso, and it's like completely understands, like is objectively like, oh yeah, like that's that's fair, probably deserved, but it's still like kind of looking sad, and is waiting for Phelan to like leave the area to maybe go pay their respects before not gonna do it in front of them because that's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I will give them time for Phelan to get out of here before I cut back to you then. Would anyone else like to do any sort of reaction to any of this that's happening? Or shall we cut to what Sylvia's up to?
John Grapple says, "Oh, yikes."
Beautiful reaction. Live John grapple reaction.
Oh, snappers.
The big Richard pops out of the box, having hid for most of the battle, with a massive grin on his face, which instantly drops to like a "oh yikes," and just goes straight to this room to start looting.
Damn.
Great, thanks. Thanks,
You're
Goose.
welcome.
You're showing emotions. I'm not
Average.
part of that.
Average the Big Richard experience.
Yeah.
Also, there's a room behind all the blood right here. There's a room, like,
Oh,
somewhere
you'll get to that
right
later.
there.
Don't worry.
Wait, is the acid still there? The acid.
They
room.
wouldn't. It
The hole
it
is.
wasn't a huge amount. It wouldn't. Yeah,
Oh.
it's more just like a hole in the ground. It wasn't much. What was left had been used up by East stepping into it. Really.
Chucks.
So, if we're going to Sylvia, would we still be able to do stuff afterwards, or would we cut to somewhere else? I'm just asking.
I think you should be able to cut back to you guys.
Yeah, just
Sorry.
maybe-
Yeah, we can go back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
We're not gonna
Do you
like
want to do
implode
it?
for you
Sorry,
guys or something. Sorry.
I was interrupted. Sorry, not by you guys, but outside. So I didn't hear what the question was.
I think Ruby was just asking if they can cut back after my stuff.
After your stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sylvia, where are you?
About.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Can we get to the outdoors map, please?
The field with the box.
A bit,
The park.
yeah, a bit further, bit further out.
Further than this.
Yeah,
The city map.
Okay.
She's going around.
You're not hanging around in the park. You're in the city.
Okay, whereabouts is this park? Is it here?
Where you all are. Where you're all.
Where
stood.
you are.
Okay. Well, she is literally going to just, while invisible, just run,
Yeah, just ignore
Just-
everyone else's
just
places.
run way out. she is gone. She is going. She's running away. She's breathing heavy. Are the gates open, or do I have to do some funky stuff to get out?
No, they're open. They're open.
Okay, I go through the gates. And
There would be
yes.
guards like stood there, but you're invisible. They don't see you. You can
Yeah.
just walk straight through. Yeah.
and she's for now going to walk over here. Well, not walk. She is running very, very panicked over here. And she's just going to come up to the river here. And as she looks down into her reflection in the water, she sees herself still covered in blood, and with this more monstrous and vicious appearance, and it reminds her of who she used to be. She tries to frantically wash the blood off in the river very, very poorly, very, very fast and aggressive. She looks like a mess. Eventually she'll just go over here and she'll just sit under a tree. She is not invisible at this point, by the way. She wasn't just like looking at nothing, because I realized she wouldn't be looking looking at herself.
Okay.
But I'm hoping the trees will hide her
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we are getting to the point where Zafir is walking into the city, but I'm gonna argue that maybe they didn't see you.
I mean, there's quite
Unless
a lot
you
of
want them to
trees.
see.
I could go a bit further up.
No, they don't have to. That's fine. I'm just gonna plonk Zafir down
Yeah, get out of here.
on the way in.
Get out.
Sort of thing.
Don't ruin my moment. Yeah, but she's good. She'll just be, for a while, she'll just be sitting under this tree, just head in hands, just also having a realistic depiction of a panic attack, I would say. just kind of just wallowing in just every emotion ever. And some time will pass. I don't know. Paint, was there anything you specifically wanted to go over with your bit?
Basically, like Solana sees everything, like sees that Phelan is taken care of, that she has people surrounding her, seeing that Atlas seems to be calm, and then Solana dashes out of there and searches for Sylvia.
Okay. Oh, and
Would
Sylvia.
would Solana know that Sylvia would like go to a big water, like body of water for comfort and shit?
I feel like she probably does do that sometimes.
Sylvia, my further argument is Sylvia is very badly wounded. I think there's a blood trail.
But yeah, this is true as well. I'm assuming the
Easy.
blood would become not invisible once it leaves my body.
As it hits the ground.
Me when I like guards there next to blood.
And if not, as you become not invisible, it would become
true.
visible as well.
Just suddenly, just like a bunch of blood just like appears out of nowhere throughout the city.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be a lot. I would just like the odd speck of blood, because you are running, so you like, even if you're holding, like, there'll be the odd speck. Give me investigation, Solana, and let's see if you can track blood.
Oh my God, please, begging.
I am okay, so there we go.
Ugh.
It's happened. I am not rolling high today.
Well, she's gonna be wallowing in self pity for a while. Ooh.
Yeah, you might have to.
Ooh.
I mean, okay, so you do follow it. Oh, let go. Come on, you do follow it a little bit. You know, you bump into Sophia on your way through. Hi, Sophia. Goodbye. I'm busy.
Oh hey.
Shut up.
Go
Sophia's
there.
like, oh, you guys are here. Not now, Sophia.
Just like while running, just like
His hands are up.
park, box, go in there.
What?
Just do it.
Park.
Get in the box.
Go in there, Sophia. Off you go.
Get in the
Yeah,
box.
okay.
Find the park, go inside of the box.
But yeah, so you can tell that she left the city, but you can't. You're struggling to find where she exactly is. Sorry,
Yeah.
cat scared me.
Solana's gonna just fucking start, doing the little scream, just like
Scream.
Sylvia. I'm not gonna scream full force. Just like she is searching for Sylvia, just like with screams, just like where are you?
Would you give any indication, Sylvia?
I think so. I think she's tuning everything out. At this point, Sylvia is
Oh.
back at the side of the river, standing up, and she's just still looking into the water.
Okay. If you My family just keeps yelling. Yeah, so you just you're wandering through. Give me another investigation check, please.
If needed, I can give like a
please.
really good sign of where she is.
Please. Shit!
Okay. Okay.
They really
I'm gonna-
literally do not want me to
It's
do
fine. I will give a really good sign of where she is. What's a spell that I can use out of anger?
That is bullshit.
Okay. To make it more obvious where she is,
Solana's fucking blind.
she'll just head in hands just like scream in anger and just accidentally use Arms of Hadar, which causes a bunch of tentacles to erupt around her.
Oh my god.
Wait, Solana, notice that as a question.
see how much damage I do to the trees. I do a lot
Oh,
of damage
God.
to the trees.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
those
off,
trees.
off you. Yeah, you can. Yeah, yippee.
Yay.
And then, as Solana is walking up behind, Sylvia begins to walk forward into the river.
Yeah, as Solana sees Sylvia, Solana dashes and grabs Sylvia by, like, not the hand. What's the part above the hand?
Wrist.
The wrist.
The wrist, thank you. Just by the wrist and just, like, heavily panting, just like, please, where are you going? Just a very like, out of breath. Armor heavy. Where are you going, Sylvia?
I'm going back to where I belong.
That's with the group. Not in the water. She's not letting go, by the way. She's holding tight. Not too tight, but she's holding.
Sylvia hasn't looked around yet. You saw what I did. I'm a monster, Stellana. None of them would want me there.
Solana just like she chuckles a little bit. It's just like, Sylvia, I beheaded 2 people back there. Nobody's gonna think of you as a monster. Angelus might think of me as a monster because I killed 2 people, but like, nobody's gonna think of you as a monster.
I tried so hard to start a new life and leave who I used to be behind, and I failed. I don't think I deserve this,
Deserve what?
to be here anymore. I don't know.
Okay.
Solana's just still holding on to Sylvia, just like pulling her like towards her and just like embracing her in a tight hug. Just like holding her close for a bit, and then afterwards she's gonna put her hands on Sylvia's shoulders and just says, I can promise you nobody cares about what you are. Our group, some of them might still think that, thought or still think that I am a tiefling. They don't give a fuck about what something you are. For instance, I only care what you are inside of your heart. And just like she puts her right hand away from the shoulder and points at the heart. And just like, you are such a beautiful, smart person. Don't let this one thing take you down this path.
She remains silent for a bit, and she's clearly crying at this point. Do you really think that?
Solana just like wipes away some of the tears and just like, Sylvia, I love you. Of course I think that.
I'm sorry I'm sorry I've been distant lately. I just, since that stuff on with the love arrow or whatever happens, since all that, it all that all happened too fast, and I just, I don't know what to say. I meant to come talk to you, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it for some reason.
It's a-okay, don't worry. We have all the time in the world. If you decide to stay in the group, that is. I quite literally cannot follow you underwater, even though I would love to.
I don't want to leave, but I've been trying for so long to hide this part of me, and I'm just worried they'll look at me differently.
Solana just takes a second and just says, if they dare to look at you any differently, they will be looking at you through a swollen eye. If anybody makes you uncomfortable, hurts you in any way, shape, or form, they will feel it. Gonna be here for you. For everything.
Thank you. And she'll return the embrace.
Yay.
After a bit, Solana just pulls back a bit, just one hand on the shin, and just may I?
And Sylvia will nod lightly.
Solana kisses Sylvia. I had to break up the tension somehow.
Wom wom. Perfect. Yeah.
Yippee!
Is everything
Crisis averted.
is everything okay back there? Back at the pub.
Oh,
present?
there's... Oh. Well, if I heard it correctly, Phelan called Briar Mum.
What?
I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. I was more worried about you. You know, you suddenly disappeared in front of my eyes. Kind of got worried.
I'm sorry,
Don't apologize.
Okay.
Do you want to head back?
Yeah, it's been quite a while. I need to make sure. I shouldn't have left feeling like that.
I'm sure she'll understand.
Solana holds out her hand to Sylvia. She's like, come on, let's go back.
She grabs her hand back, and they go on their merry way.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, I'm pretty sure brutally hurt.
Yeah, no, she's still on 11 health. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
I'm
Solana's below half.
assuming we're heading back.
Okay.
Yeah, we're heading back.
Well, at that point, Zafir, how do you react to your instruction?
Zafir,
Go.
Basket.
Now.
Zafir's kind of confused. He's like, box, park. He kind of thinks for a minute. And he's like, I guess I'll ask for probably directions.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
Okay,
anyone
you should
around?
ask a random person. They would be just people chilling. Probably kind of looking at the floor. A few people sort of inspecting the random blood spots.
I guess I'll go to a random person inspecting the blood
Mhm.
spots. Hello, excuse me. Hi, I'm new to the city. Do you mind?
Hi.
Do you mind pointing me to is there a park here perchance?
There's it's kind of a park. It's more like a dog park.
A dog park?
Yeah,
Is
there's
there
no
a park?
swings or anything. It's just a field where people sit and take their dogs and stuff.
Zephyr kind of raises an eyebrow, and it's like, dog park? Oh, okay. All right. Well, actually, one more question. I'm so sorry. I gotta ask. Where I heard the city is so very nutritiously religious. I think that's the word for it. Perchance, where is? Huh?
This city here?
Yes, this
Yes.
specific city here. Perchance, where is your Naya statue? You know, so I could
Oh, that's
check
not
it out.
here. It's not here.
That's right.
That's
Where
not
is it,
here,
perchance?
Sophia.
It's not here.
That's a different city. That's the city.
Oh,
of
never
Aiden.
mind.
Ooh.
Ooh, never
Ooh.
mind. I'm just
Ooh,
thank you for
awkward.
your patronage, good person. I'm going to walk away
Yeah,
slowly.
Here we are. We love Ohm. If you and they point you to this statue here, which is Ohm, which I think has stopped doing the thing that did to it.
Does it? No,
Oh,
it
yeah,
does
this-
it forever.
Wait, what did it do to it? I can't even remember.
Yeah, how long does it last?
Just until the trigger is set, and obviously the trigger. Well, the
Yeah, it
trigger
done
was
immediately.
the Big Richard starting recording. So I don't think it's still.
It's not still singing to us.
It could though.
think he
Duration
just does it
until
once.
it's
Oh, I remember now.
Just immediately.
Oh.
Oh, it can
Oh,
remain
so it's still
repeat the
going.
message whenever the trigger occurs.
Oh, so unless you get out your phone and start recording it.
Yeah, it's not concentration either. So, if
Yeah.
you happen to get out a phone right now, Zephyr, and hit the record
Yeah, you can use it to look for directions or to text the rest of the group, like, "Hey guys, what's happening?" And as you lift your phone, you notice the statue starts really badly singing the first little bit of. Is it thick of it? Is that what it's called?
Think of it
Yeah.
like a-
Oh gosh.
yeah.
KSI.
Do I
You mean really
recognize the
good.
voice?
And is it in your voice, Dirk?
Or is it KSI's
well,
voice?
Big Richard?
Let me check the spell. I think it is in my voice.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, in your voice and at the same volume you spoke.
Yeah. You can give me a history check, see if you can recognize that as the Big Richard.
What is
Oh.
Maybe probably with
I'm in
advantage. You know the Big Richard's voice.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, I'm texting the group. Hey guys, on my way. Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji.
Are you guys at a park? Solana said park box go? Question mark?
I don't know what's going
You
on.
guys having a picnic?
Run in with
You guys are doing without me? Come on. And that will be a 15.
Yeah, you do recognize it then. Yeah, you recognize it as this is a Big Richard prank. Whoa.
Well,
I think
If anyone gets their phone around this guy, it just happens.
I think he's gonna start like snickering under his breath and just kind of like it's like I think yeah, okay, they're in the city. All right, thank you, kind Patreon. What was your name perchance?
Oliver.
Thank you, Oliver. I appreciate your patronage. And Zephyr's like smiling, like ear to ear. You know, he's in a very joyful mood. Oh well,
Did you want taking to the park?
Oh yes, please. Could you take me to the park, or you could like put in my phone, cause GPS.
Oh, yeah, I can put
Definitely.
it. Yeah, they can GPS it into your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not far. It's just like you're just gonna go. So if you come here, follow this
Mhm.
road.
Uh-huh.
And then
Uh-huh.
and then keep going straight.
All of your claws.
And then back around the fountain, and then this way. There you go.
Oliver.
it's weird that we're following the blood trail right now.
Yeah.
And then you go into my house. Come into my house.
Yeah.
Oliver,
Okay.
this is not where the park is. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
You
so
get
I'm-
kidnapped.
So while Zephyr is trying to figure out directions, those two are doing that. I'm gonna go back downstairs. And I believe we want to go back to Phelan and Briar. They had something to say. Let me just invisible Solana, because Solana's gone. Sylvia.
I'm assuming it's been time has passed now then, right?
Yeah, there's been. You can
at least
either
a
this
little
can
bit.
be during the time of them doing that, or you could have all sat silently while that happened. It's up to you guys.
I feel like that possibly took like an hour, half an hour.
An
Probably an.
Not that long, I think.
Solana was failing badly finding.
Oh
the-
yeah, dude.
Okay, well, either way, like
I was
after
assuming it was, like,
at least
maybe 10
after like a
minutes.
few.
Okay.
Okay.
My sense of time is very off then.
I don't know. After unless anyone else wants to do anything. Anyone else want to do anything or no? In this little room,
Sylvia jumps in from a roof.
other than
I know.
Big
I know.
Richard
The
looking
Big
in the
Richard.
other room.
Yeah,
Yay!
we'll loot later. The Big Richard, I promise.
Yeah.
Atlas says that it's gonna
Well-
wait for after Phelan's like not.
Once Phelan's
so
gone, yeah.
funny.
Well, Phelan's gonna come up to Calypso. Like this is probably after Phelan's calmed down a little. She's gonna go and look for the gun that Calypso had. She's like kind of walking up to it, like a little wobbly, like, staggering a little, but she kind of crouches down and looks for the gun that Calypso had.
It is in their hand, a little still covered in blood as everything else is, but it is in their hand.
Okay, yeah. Phelan's gonna grab the gun.
Mhm.
Is the gun still loaded?
Yeah, it will say it's got 2 bullets left.
Oh, perfect. That's enough for
Oh.
for a double tap.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Phelan's gonna aim it at Calypso and shoot at least once.
Okay. Ow.
Yeah, at the head this time. You know, make sure the face gets a little damage.
No, the face.
Not having an open casket, very important to Phelan. And then she's gonna walk, and she's gonna like kind of stagger away, kind of like while putting the gun in her bag, and she has been shot directly, point blank, in her side, and
Mhm.
people who visibly are looking at her can see that she's wobbling a lot, and like barely able to, like she's leaning on the box now. That's about it. Yeah, she's about to like pass out for blood loss.
Phelan.
Um,
Oh, do you want to? You can speak to Phelan. I'll let you.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just basically because you seen you staggering. Briar was probably like following at a distance, like with their
Mhm.
hand on your back. But yeah, if you want to say something, Angelus, go ahead.
I mean, Angelus is just gonna heal Phelan, really. Kind of. Did you say she staggered and was leaning on the box? Did I
Be on the box right now.
Yeah.
Like holding her side, like kind of gasping, like ooh, it hurt. It hurt.
He'll
Owie.
crouch down and put his hand on, like, I guess her arm and cast Cure Wounds at the 3rd level. If this stupid box goes away, gets out of my way, thank you. That was a horrible noise. There we go. Take some health.
Whoa.
37 health, to be precise.
Damn.
It's a lot of health.
There we go. Yep. Phelan's back to full. Yeah, Phelan's kind of just still on the box, but yeah, that's about it. After putting the gun in her bag, she's kind of sitting there, I guess. That's a now sitting. Yeah, there we go. She's now sitting. Sorry, brain.
Briar's gonna come closer and be in Phelan's line of sight now instead of being behind her back, and is gonna glance to Angelus in a kind of like, what kind of expression, before like turning back to Phelan and kind of kind of insight to see how Phelan's feeling right now, like is feeling okay to walk on her own, or would she?
Yeah, you can do roll insight.
That's a 30-20.
Is feeling okay to walk on her own? Feeling?
You feeling fine?
I-
totally.
I mean, she's just been shot in her, or I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's been healed, so I would assume that it's no longer bleeding, but she's definitely
Yeah.
she's taken a hit mentally. Physically, sure, she could probably
Mhm.
walk, but you're
Okay.
you're unsure of whether she has it in her to walk mentally.
Yeah. Briar's gonna squat down and gently and like slowly, so feeling can like see her hands. She's gonna like grab, like not grab her hands, but like place her hands on feeling's paws and kind of try and get her attention a little bit. And she's gonna ask, feeling, do you want to go back home right now? Do you want to leave?
Feeling like doesn't talk for a second. I kind of like considering it, and she kind of looks around at everyone else to see if how everyone else, like what everyone else is doing, to see if they're all staring at her. Which I don't know if they are or not. but-
Q's just stood looking again, kind of bewildered at you guys, and is holding just sort of like gripping the locket around her neck. But she's not wanting to interfere in your business.
Briar's actively ignoring her.
I mean, Angelus is looking at Phelan, but because he's
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there.
Wait, sorry. Headphones are unplugged. Okay. Did I miss anyone talking?
No, not really. Well, Angela's staring at Feeling because Angela's just right there.
Yeah.
The Atlas isn't looking at feeling. She's just kind of looking down.
Yeah, Feeling. I don't even think Feeling could even see Atlas.
John,
Yeah,
what are you doing
there's a
over there?
sick thing here.
There you go, John.
Yeah, John is staring.
Feeling looks around and kind of like smiles. No, I'm fine.
Briar's gonna not say anything, but is just gonna give a face of like, you really sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
I'm feeling not the best, but I can walk. I can give you a little piggyback or take you back to John's car, wherever that may be, because I can't remember right now.
Maybe to the car.
Okay.
If you don't mind. I mean, if you mind, we don't have to.
It's what you need, feeling that I'm most thinking of right now. And Briar's gonna like, do you want to piggyback or do you want to be picked up, or which one's preferable?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll pick you up, and if you don't like the position, just let me know. And Briar's gonna like put her hands under Feelin's armpit and kind of like lift her up again, and just hold her as she like gets her in a position that she's stable and also stable enough for Briar to start walking again. Is this all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I guess we'll get going. Unless there's anything else you want to do in here.
I don't know if I picked up. She said, "Mm-mm."
Oh, okay. Briar's
Yeah, I don't know
Briar's gonna look to Angelus.
Do you need any help there? Shall I carry your things?
Do we have any things? Well, I mean, Briar looks to the gun that Phelan's holding and is contemplating, but decides better against taking a gun away from Phelan at the moment. Pow pow.
What do you have there? A knife. A gun in one hand, knife in the other.
Oh god.
No.
Briar's gonna
Oh.
take.
What the?
Oh.
My OBS just slightly crashed for a second.
Also,
Oh.
Oh. Everyone make a noise real fast so you all appear.
Wow.
Because everyone just
Ah.
there you go. Everyone just disappeared on my screen and only until you talked did you reappear.
Oh.
No more Bards of Belmara, you heard it here first.
They were never real.
They were the friends we made along the way.
Briar's gonna take a glimpse back at Calypso and is just gonna like step back a moment to just step on their hand and squish it a little bit before walking away. Just, you know, a little bit of extra damage and then walks off. Briar's gonna look to the rest of the people in the room and is just gonna announce that she's leaving with Phelan and that we're going back to the car. And then off they go.
Keelan's avoiding all eye contact right now.
Oh, okay.
Briar's gonna. If Briar notices that Phelan's trying to avoid eye contact, she's gonna like, kind of hide her a little bit in her wings and stuff, and is just gonna walk out.
I think Angelus is gonna go to follow with them. Although is probably going to look back. First at Atlas, then at John, and then at Atlas again. Before leaving, if either of them are doing anything different now.
Atlas is kind of following, feeling them with their eyes now that they're walking away, but otherwise doesn't really do much.
John sort of sadly stares at the acid pile on the floor, and then goes to follow.
Quinny goes invisible, and you're not sure where she goes.
Nice.
Yeah, Quinny was there as well. Sorry, Quinny.
Fly high.
Just Atlas now, and Richard over in the other room.
It's fine. He's not here. Big Richard isn't real. As the room kind of like as the room empties and it's just Atlas and now a bunch of dead bodies, she's going to walk over to whatever's left of Calypso. How much is there?
There's
at this point?
not much. There's now legs mostly intact. Arms you can tell where they are, but not really where they start. Torso's not. It's there, but it's more like ground beef at this point. It's slashed to high heaven. And the face was intact, now has a bullet hole through the side of one of the cheeks.
Does there happen to be like a hand that I can see?
There's a hand, yeah. Brian just stepped on it, and there was a gun in it before.
Atlas is just gonna, kind of take a knee, and then take one gold out of their pocket, and then kind of they're gonna do that thing where when grandparents give you money and they put the money in their hand and they take the other person's hand and then the money ends up in their hand. They're gonna do that to Calypso's body and leave him with the gold and just kind of look down and go, "How far you've fallen," and then get up and leave.
Okay.
Just Richard alluding in a room full of with the bodies in the other.
Yeah,
Not more people in that room, Richard.
The big Richard.
You don't forget that's where I hid all the acolytes and the I had a giant
That's where
I
the
had an
pit of
aboleth
death
in there
is.
before. Yeah.
That's the second wave that Richard has to fight on his own now.
Clear the fog of war.
That's where the pit of instant death is, Richard. I don't know if you know.
Whoa. Oh, letters.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, that's the pit. Look out.
The pit. No.
You just walked into the pit, Richard. You just got
No,
lucky.
he just did the sickest jump over
Richard
that.
fell.
You should have seen the cool tricks.
Okay,
he
roll
just did.
athletics, buddy.
okay. So
What?
in this room, there are beds. Each bed has like a little bag like slumped off the edge of it that has like their personal effects. And there's not most of them feel pretty empty. There's no like visible weapons or anything anywhere. And then yeah, there is a desk with paperwork. There's also like a little pot on the desk with each of their names and like with paperwork in it.
Okay. Can I take a closer look at the paperwork? Is there?
You
what
can.
sort of stuff is it?
They are essentially similar to the sort of forms you've seen before that the Thieves Guild deal with. They're just a lot of general. A few of them have wanted posters in there that they've collected, but most of them are adverts for crime wanted sort of thing. You know, jobs that they've signed up for and such. None of it has like their names on the documents, but it does have. It's like sheets of paper saying, "I need help with this, this, and this. Kill this guy, blah blah blah." You know, those kind of things.
I want to keep all of them. Can I attach them to the bottom of my clipboard?
Yes, you can.
Yay!
It's going to be a little thick because there's a fair few. Because there's like 8 people who live here.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's great. I love having spare paper. I'll shred this later. Feeling needed some more cat litter. Don't lied. And you said there was nothing really of interest around the bed.
No, there's like if you give me investigation.
Yippee! Oh, on yippee. I've only got +3. Yippee again! That's a 21.
Yes. Yeah, you find 21 gold
Yay,
within
I love
each of
money.
them.
Within each of them? In every
No, as in
single
like no, as in spread between, finding the odd silver here and gold coin there, you collect 21 gold from each of their bags. Other things are like handkerchief, like a little pot with some food in it, just like basic personal stuff. You do notice, interestingly, to one of them, you find, what's it called? A flyer for your business, for your what's it called? For your totally legitimate art dealership.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'll make sure that person has a hero's send-off. Cool. He looks kind of happy about that. He's grinning to himself like, wow, word's already gotten out here? Great news, as he, steps on a body and walks out. So walk
Yeah.
into this room!
Yippee. Yeah, you can smell baked potatoes. There's a basket full of potatoes in the oven. In the oven currently.
I turn the oven off.
Yeah,
I don't
cool.
want them to be cremated. I don't want this to
Yeah.
be... Although, do we want the evidence of our crimes to be hidden? Maybe I should let it burn.
They are on, from the smell you can tell they're getting on the crispy side. They're definitely done cooking.
Let them cook.
What's wrong with a makeshift crematorium? I'll leave them for the
Turns on the
yeah.
other ones.
I
Yeah,
also
no, thank
I
you,
love
I
the
might turn
idea
on
of
the
if
rest
you
of the
if you
oven.
leave them to burn and Scarlett's just unconscious.
Oh shit, yeah. But he doesn't know that, I don't think.
No, he does not know that. No, I'm pretty
He's
sure
been
only
hidden
Angelus
in a
knows
barrel. Yeah. Angelus is gone.
that.
Yeah.
There are more pressing issues.
Are these what kind of stoves are these? Are these like gas stoves? Because you can just turn gas on one. Oh, just turn the gas on one.
Yeah, is there nothing else in this room of interest? Should I investigate again? Or is it...
Just food. No,
Just
there's
food.
just food. There's no cool thing in here, sadly. This is just the
Figuratively
boring old
fast enough and
kitchen.
explodes.
That's going. Yeah.
Although there's a pretty ornate carving knife if you want that.
Yeah, I love ornate things. I'll take the ornate carving
Yeah.
knife. Sounds
Yeah.
great.
You're just having the
Yeah, I
best
pocket-
time right now.
Yeah, I pocket that. I open the oven and look in at the potatoes. They're a little bit overdone for me, I don't think. I mean, we've all seen his reaction to mash. Bro hates mashed potatoes. Maybe crispy's far better. Yeah, I think he is going to turn all the ovens and all the gas stoves on and just leave.
Okay, you're not going to look in the rest of the supplies. I think we checked most of the supplies.
Yeah, I thought we looked in them all.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah, I think we
haven't,
looked at most of it.
will,
I think
but-
we did look at most of it. I will give you. hang on,
Scrub
let me-
makes up and attacks the Big Richard.
Let me give you one thing. Where did I put it? So I wanted them to have been sent wolf thing, which you can have.
Yay.
Wow.
I seem to have lost the what's it called? I put in the like little sandwich bookmark thing I had in.
It's just sandwich.
Quick, the room is filling with gas.
It's not Hold a minute. Don't worry, you've just opened the last box and there is a thing. You're just waiting for me to tell you that life is paused. Don't worry.
The room is filling with gas. And the explosion goes off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the oven
Bluey.
exploded. Get me out.
Okay. Don't worry, you've got time. It's fine.
Oh god, Scarlet's gonna survive this somehow and come back with a vengeance.
That'd be funny. Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah, here it is. I found it. Okay, so you have found a small pouch that is that has a powder inside that resembles fine sand. There is enough for only one use. Would you like to try and figure out what it is?
I would love to.
Or are you going to grab it and run?
Oh,
It's gonna blow up.
I
Oh,
know.
Downstairs.
Yeah, I'll investigate it upstairs.
Yeah.
Everyone else is
I can
still up
always
there. I
insight
go
it.
upstairs and then we hear the down the room explode. Damn,
Yeah,
how
okay,
did
right,
that
let's go.
happen?
Let's go upstairs.
Oh wait.
Which ooh,
Conveniently, John's car's
Um,
parked here, right?
no, John's car's just over by the hotel. We're not far from there. But yeah, so give me an Arcana check, please.
Oh, Connor. I wish I knew my alphabet. That would be so helpful.
A goes
is? Well,
first.
A's normally first, Dirt, believe it or not.
Yeah, so 19's good enough for me. Okay, so
Yay.
it is the dust of disappearance. When you take the utilize action to throw the dust in the air, you and each creature and object within 30 feet of you, not 30 feet, sorry, 10 feet of the dust, are invisible for 2d4 minutes. The duration is the same for all subjects, so you would roll the time and it would be the same for everyone. Immediately after an affected creature makes an attack roll, deals damage, or casts a spell, the invisible condition ends for that creature.
How long were we down there?
How long were we down there?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was some uses in the bag, and there's actually 6 invisible people down there having a great time, about to get gassed out.
Not too long. We weren't down there too long because with the fight, the battle only lasted it was only like 4 rounds, so the battle only lasted like half a minute.
Yeah, but like we
Damn.
also searched around first, and also sent
Yeah,
the knife pick trap.
I'll say you were maybe down there for like half an hour. Definitely too long for there to be someone just hiding invisible.
Good, good.
Just in case someone should sit on top of that box.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I'm assuming Phelan and Briar and whoever was walking might have already started walking towards the car. But I'm gonna say, as the big Richard comes up, that is when Sophia comes around the corner to the park
Oh,
that
no.
they have been guided to by Oliver.
Oh dear.
So, John, you were with them. Alice, where did you go after you came up?
I'm just kind of hanging out in the field. No
Yeah.
particular place.
Okay, cool.
So I just pull up.
You pull up at the park and you find the box, and coming out of the box is
Sophia's like, oh, I can go in. Sophia climbs down the
Zipper
box.
goes in.
The
I
Vicar
was like-
Richard's face lights up. Sophia!
Richard!
Oh, yeah. Hey, bro, how you doing? Let's take a few
I'm-
steps this way.
Okay. Why are we okay, do I see Atlas?
Alice is just chilling.
Probably.
Do I see the
I'm a little
do I see
bloody.
blood?
Oh yeah, I'm like just over half health.
Yeah.
Probably
Alice
holding
was shot a few
part of my
times.
body.
Yeah. Atlas probably also has a lot of thunder mark or whatever thunder
Yeah.
damage does. Lightning marks. I don't
Yeah.
know. Scorch marks.
Probably a little bit of burns, like scorch marks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh.
probably pretty bloody. I'm probably like holding a part of my body.
Yeah.
In a tournament.
Do you want to know?
Perfectly fine. He
Sorry,
took
go
no
ahead.
damage.
Uh,
Stella.
I was gonna say, I look at Atlas and I kind of like raise an eyebrow, and then I say, "You look like shit," and then I put cure wounds on you.
Gee, thanks.
You coming over and you should come
Friendship.
over and stand with us.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cure wounds is definitely
Would
a
I-
touch.
George, out of curiosity, would I be able to smell the was it also you get healed? Hold on, wait, I'm jumping real quick. Calculate 12.
Smell the death.
I will take it.
Yes, I forgot.
Do I?
Can I
It's not
smell
come
the
up
gas?
like,
yet. It's not come up yet.
I smell carbon monoxide.
I smell
I don't-
death.
I wouldn't like smell the blood at all, cause not.
Alice is covered in blood.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Never
You
mind
You
then.
don't need to smell it, you see it.
Yeah, any sort of like blood that you would like, if Atlas wasn't covered in blood, you might be able to smell the blood coming from the ground, but like your nose is full of the fact that Atlas is covered in blood right in front of you. So you wouldn't be able to distinguish that blood from the blood in the distance, if that makes sense.
There's
Okay,
also
I guess-
and other blood nearby.
Zephyr's probably gonna like grab a handkerchief and kind of like cover his nose because it's really strong.
Mhm.
It's like, hey guys, like what?
What the fuck?
Jesus!
There goes the place.
Zephyr freaks out.
So there is now the ground around this area is like the dirt rumbled and shook as you heard those sounds, and it's kind of caved in, but only leaving like a dirt hole. So like the fire didn't come out except maybe a little bit in this bit, but it was quickly filled with the dirt. So there's now just sort of like a dirt crater where the box was.
Oh god, she's definitely dead.
Oh,
God.
so,
I
So-
Oh, she has a chance.
so that's what you guys been up to. Okay.
There are
Uh,
people running to the park as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
What
think
was
we
that?
should run
Yeah,
or hide.
That's the question. Would
imminently.
Solana and Sylvia also be running in there because like explosion?
So you and Sylvia were probably like towards the middle of town. You were coming back in, and then you've heard
We're all dead.
this. Pretty much everyone in the area, at least like in the like left half of the city, heard it. It was pretty loud.
Damn. I hope they're not dead.
oh.
Why is it fuzzy?
Okay, I'm just gonna walk very slowly away from this incident and just act like I
We-
wasn't here.
Yeah, we're heading away. We all.
I'd say
Into the forest.
we would probably walk into the park,
Oh.
right? Because we don't.
Yeah,
know
we would
where-
probably go there and be
You want to
worried.
go to the park?
They think we're all dead.
Yeah.
Okay, you come to the park.
Yeah,
Hang
right in the
on.
middle now.
So These guys are all hiding in the tree line. These guys aren't in the tree line. These four are over away. I've just not hidden them.
There,
Far away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say there would be a little bit of blood trail going this way.
With how blind Solana is today, I don't think the fellow
Yeah.
villages.
There is also there's like a lot of people around. There's like at least like 20 or so villagers who have like come to see what's happening.
Hang on.
We did the exact same thing at the same time. I don't know why
It's like the same
Oh my
time.
god.
Well,
Oh my god.
Villager.
Why does your nose look like that?
This is a villager.
Just like,
Jennifer.
Sylvia, with how that looks, I do not think we're going to have a band to return to.
To fucking say that to her right now, Jesus Christ!
Your friends are dead, Sylvia.
Your friends are dead and it's all your
Speaking their
fault.
mind.
Your friends are dead.
Sylvia, you left. Sylvia,
It's not
you
your
left.
fault.
You could
It's
have
not your
warned
fault,
them.
Sylvia. It's not your fault.
You could have prevented
You
It's
saved
like-
us both. You saved us both with leaving, you know. It's not your fault.
Okay, well,
Well, there is blood on the ground. We should probably follow that.
so I feel like Sylvia will like be initially like trying to like push forward and to like I was assuming there's like a crowd gathered
Yeah.
around this, right? It's like pushing through, trying to see what's going on, because she is worried about people, and well, yeah, she'll just see the crater, which doesn't bode well in her mind. But yeah, you can pull her back to follow the blood trail.
Oh yes, Solana is still holding that hand, not letting go.
She's just being
in
dragged through the crowd.
fear of fucking Sylvia dashing away again. Not happening. Then something else, Solana is just like pulling Sylvia with her to follow the blood
Sylvia starts
trail.
ascending into the sky. She's running away.
Oh my god, hello.
Briar, well, I guess you'll. What? Sorry, carry on.
Whose blood are we following and where's it going?
I don't know, it was into into
I
Probably-
mean,
the
Feelin's covered in
Briar.
blood. It could be Feelin. Or
I'm
Briar.
saying
or any-
Briar
probably all of
because-
them.
Briar's at 9 HP and also has
oh
a
god.
point blank shot wound in the shoulder.
Yeah, hang on one sec.
In the mouth.
Oh.
Or got shot
In the mouth. Yeah, we're reckoning
Ooh.
that. It was
Blood
a- don't worry.
Going. Let me draw.
There's so much blood.
It's
That is a
stupid
lot.
thing,
It's-
like, no,
It's all over the
no.
Oh my
houses.
goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
There's
Yeah,
so much
what
blood
happened
everywhere.
there?
Only
Who bled
started-
out?
they started
Hold on.
flying.
right. Stop. Stop.
I did tell you that Sylvia starts
Oh.
ascending.
Jesus.
It's because it's stop. Stupid thing. Everyone stop drawing blood. Give me a minute. Hang on. Because it's the stupid mouse is like was drawing when I wasn't clicking. So when I was like trying to move, right? Hang on. Okay, blood. There is blood. Slowly.
Blood.
There is a blood path going that way. Then there is a blood path going this way back to the car park of the hotel. There. Those are the two blood trails.
Yeah, Solana's
Are you gonna follow A or B?
fucking dragging Sylvia's ass to follow the one to the car park because Solana just followed the one to the. Other place.
What if there's someone hurt on the end of the other one?
Sylvia, you were the one hurt on the end of the other one.
Oh.
We both are the people hurt on the other one.
Okay.
We're gonna follow the one that is going the other way because there's also probably people who are hurt.
Okay.
Can I check? Big Richard and Atlas, did you get a look at the IDs? Or the people talking?
It's in the group chat.
It was
Yeah,
in the
the,
chat, right? So then, yeah.
Okay. Can I get a perception check from you both then?
I love
Oh
perceiving.
no, I don't like where this is going.
45.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you both recognize them immediately. Within the crowd, you recognize the two people from the IDs, muttering something to each other, and then shaking their heads and walking away.
I finger gun.
Finger gun is
Hold on.
crazy.
I gotta look at a spell real quick.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I cast
No.
fireball.
I don't think. Oh no, never mind. Okay, never mind.
Yep, I don't think.
It would let them. It would let the target know. So I'm not gonna do it.
Can I point at them and cast message? But can the message just be an explosion noise
You can.
straight into their mind?
It's got. Is it like?
Ah!
Is it like you making the explosion noise? Or just going?
Yeah. No, it's him making an explosion noise.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they look. They both like look around for a second, and then see that no one else is looking around except each other. Look at each other, confused, and walk quicker. Okay.
So, Zafir, where have you been? What have you been up to?
Yeah, it's perfect time. Good remembering. Eric. Hey, Sophia, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been, I got a phone call from my dad. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's he doing? Is he
You just
well?
on the phone the whole time, or?
Yeah, he just he needed me to check on him and stuff. You know, I didn't like do anything mischievous or anything. Like, you know, nothing to get me in trouble. But what? You think I would get in trouble? Not me. Anyways.
I know you'd
Okay.
never get in trouble.
Yeah, what are
That's-
you guys up to?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was going to say that's perfect opportunity to cut to talk about the chaos that you did do, but let's let you finish the conversation first. Sorry, go.
I was gonna say, what have you guys been up to? You know, you're covered in blood. The whole area smells like blood. There's so much. Oh, there's so much blood. Oh, and Zephyr's like still covering his nose.
Sorry. Discord.
Oh, I made a cool new clip clop. Look at this.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
he did do that.
Pulls out his phone to show you his recent absolutely flopping video of the Ohm statue singing Thick of It.
Oh, I actually passed that. I took my phone out. I was texting you guys and I heard it. And I knew it was you. Good
Pretty
job,
good,
Richard.
huh? Thanks.
Yeah. I give a pat on the shoulder to Richard.
We
Yeah.
just thwarted an assassination attempt, I think. I think
We did that?
I think she's dead. So, or like kind of at least.
I think we just assassinated people.
Yeah, but like
We
he
just
also
succeeded at
got
our
rid of the
assassination.
that one of the people down in the hole who just got exploded was gonna kill Terry, so I think
Only
this
one
was
of
for
them,
the
so we
greater
killed them
good.
all.
Who?
Terry you were Terry from the Battle of the Bands.
My
I
future
think.
partner, the big Richard, winks, pulls his glasses down and winks. Not the first time Zephyr's seen his eyes.
I think I like the cogs are turning in Zephyr's head, trying to like remember who Terry is. Terry.
What?
Terry. Yes, cogs. No joking. Terry. Oh, yeah, I remember them. The ball and the marriage and something about partners. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, assassination attempt. Well, damn.
Yeah, we stopped
I
it
really
last
hope
time.
you do remember,
and
Terry.
this
That's
time.
where we're going, Zafir.
Yeah, I know.
Although I don't think it's completely over. We did kill like the actual assassin. I guess
Oh.
Richard probably did it with or whatever happened. I just saw the whole place explode. So,
Just assume it's Richard.
something.
They probably
Something-
had like explosives down there. They were probably trying to leave while we were down there.
You're right. You're right.
Mm.
But yeah, there are still people who like booked the assassination are probably still on the lookout. So something to keep an eye on because I think that's like tomorrow or something. Next day is the masquerade ball or whatever it's called.
When they say there could still be people, they're talking about those two over there. I gesture towards the two people.
Yeah. As we disappear into the distance, those guys.
Should we deal with those guys or?
I mean,
Not in a town square. That's not going to do good for our reputation.
Yeah. Plus, we know who to look for, and I think we're gonna talk to like the guards or something about it. I don't remember. They had some plan. Did you not check the group chat? You're in the group chat, right?
I I think I'm in the group chat. I haven't checked my phone in like a couple hours.
I'm sure it's
you
the main
open the
group
group
chat,
chat.
not the one with Elzafir.
Yeah.
You open the group chat and there's about 50 messages, most of which is just pictures of Phelan and Q having a fun time at a sleepover. But there's also
Oh.
pictures of the IDs and the contract and all that we discussed last session.
Mm-hmm. I see. Wow, I missed a lot of these, man. I need to check these messages. You guys spam sometimes. I get annoyed. I mute my phone. It's not on you guys. It's just me.
Yeah,
It's not you. It's
understandable.
me.
I don't ever use my phone if I don't have to. So I get it. I have notification silenced, but
Yeah.
Anyway, I think they went back to the hotel were we at John's house? Or they go to John's house? They went to the hotel, I think.
Yeah, that's where John parked the
Or
car.
where John was staying, because that's where John parked her car. Yeah, let's. I should probably follow them and make sure we don't get spotted by any of these people covered in blood. I guess I'm the only one covered in blood, but it's fine.
It's still John's birthday, right, at this point?
It is.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, by the way, the Big Richard is in, like, loads of John Grapple merch.
Wait, what?
He's wearing, like, a John Grapple shirt, a John Grapple kimono.
That's why he's in the box. He didn't want any blood to get on him.
John Grapple,
It's
like,
limited to
sticks
merchandise.
attached to his hips.
Why, Richard? Why do you have so much John on you? What?
John's birthday! That's my Oshi. He does a pose. A John Grapple pose from back in the day. You wouldn't get it. You're not an OG fan like he is.
Zvigala gives like a face of like, oh, it's someone's birthday. I'll be right back, and Zafir runs to go find a shopping place.
Why is it always someone's birthday around here?
Why is it gonna be someone's birthday, dang it?
It's like it's someone's birthday every day.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there is shops. There's shops. You've gone the wrong way for the shops, though.
Back to the
This
bar.
way.
Here doesn't
Actually,
know this.
maybe I'll just stick with the group real quick, and then I'll try to find a shop while we go around.
I think we should take a moment and talk about what you were actually doing, though.
Yeah.
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 Okay, Sophia, tell the audience what message you received from your patron.
My lovely patron was all like, "Hey, Shoddy, you up?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And is the person a boy or a girl, or they them?
You don't know. They appear to you differently every time.
All right, I'm gonna just say they. They came up to me, and they're like, "Hey, man, I don't like how stuff been going around." I'm all like, "What you mean?" And they're all like, "Naya, not a big fan." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And they're like, "Yeah, I need you to go deface a statue. Go deface Naya. Do something silly, screw the system." And I was all like, "Homie, girlfriend, bestie, buddy, I'll go do that." So I defiled a statue. And I sprayed painted and put paint on it.
Good job.
You did what? And put a
You put who on it?
You
put a
who?
sign that says
Let them
put a
down.
sign that says "You suck."
You needed what to do.
Oh my god. Okay.
Pink still
Yeah.
stuck on the statue.
Angela sees a post about it.
No.
Angela starts
Oh.
crying.
Yeah, I hope there were no witnesses, because if Angela's finds out,
And Zephyr's just in a silly
Fireball
good
at the
mood
10th
because
level.
of it.
Sophie's fine. Naya's
Does
gonna find
anyone
out
know?
Sophia.
No one's gonna find. Oh, the only people who need to know is my patron and Naya.
Now you gotta know she's on the block. She's on the list.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Sophia.
Teehee. Just a silly little guy. Teehee.
You're about to get smited.
Yeah, you're not gonna be allowed in a church now as well.
You're gonna get
Sorry,
smited, and it's
Jen.
gonna be Angelus doing it.
Yeah.
oh,
Angela's
God.
gonna get
Well, next session.
beamed a message.
Angela's next mission. Angela's next mission is to kill Sophia.
Angela's gonna get
You know-
beamed a message from Naya and be like, "Oh no."
You know what happened to that Fey assassin? Not looking good for you, Zephyr.
Oh god.
It's gonna be in a
You're gonna
dream
be a
too.
pile
It's
of
like,
black goo
Angelus,
soon."
I need you to kill Sophia. Ooh.
Oh dear.
But
But yeah.
yeah.
Things are going well.
Yippee.
Yippee.
Knock knock.
Knock knock.
Who's trying to get in?
Me.
We're recording.
I'm not knocking at the window. Okay. So yeah,
It's the Bards of the Belmaras.
Yep.
are you guys heading back to the group then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're.
Your.
I
Okay,
can't hear
so-
you.
So, where are we at? Briar, Phelan, John, Angelus in the car.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, seeing Briar look bad, Angelus will heal Briar as well. I didn't realise how low your HP was. So let me hit you.
I realised you were holding in your guts as well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Don't
What
worry,
happens if you
Briar's
stand
got...
near feeling?
Actually, no, it was from Vinny,
Yeah.
mainly.
Cure win.
Briar, where are
Uh,
you?
38.
I don't know if we've gotten in the car, but if we've gotten to the car, Briar would be like standing still, holding like feeling, just waiting for like people to arrive and stuff.
Just because you can hear in your head, Briar.
Can Briar instantly understand that this is Quinny?
It's Quinny. It's cute.
Okay, Briar's gonna look to Q. Can I like talk back telepathically
Yeah.
or? Okay.
No, not telepathically, but you can talk. But they're just sort of like you can just hear it in their head, and then when you look at them, they're like gesturing you over. They're like,
Okay. Briar's gonna look between Q and Feeling, obviously asking if they want Feeling there as well. Like
they
with
like think
gestures.
about it. They think about it for a second. They shrug.
Well, that's an
Like
answer.
sort of like they shrug it and like they're doing like a little like weighing it up. So they're like, yeah. And then she points up. Then the number 2, and then points to you.
What? She like points at the sky with 2 fingers and then
No,
at me.
okay, yeah. No, she goes points up to the
She just
sky.
said up to you.
Oh, up to you. Okay. Briar looks to Feeling, and is Feeling awake right now, or?
Yeah, feeling's awake, but like her she's just like staring off the distance. She's not paying attention to anyone.
Okay, Briar's just gonna walk over then. She doesn't want to leave Feeling alone, so.
Are you
she
still not
just-
wearing your mask?
No, she isn't.
Okay.
She just walks over, and is like, "What? What do you want?"
Do you have feeling?
Yeah, Feeling's like on
Attached.
her hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She's sort of like, okay, I've connected some dots.
Really? And how? What are those dots? May I ask?
She takes a locket off and hands it to you.
Briar's gonna like, kind of like do that mom pose where she's like holding, feeling it on her hip with one hand, and then takes the locket and it looks at it.
So I'm gonna let me quickly save this so I can put it on the screen, so I can use the peekaroo that I have. Let me find it first. Hang on. For the picture of what you are looking at. La 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 la. I'm gonna find it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it in NPC so the rest of you guys can see it as well. And then I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Yippee yippee yippee!
Yippee yippee. So this is the person in the locket, which, while not identical, does not look at all dissimilar from Briar. They have very similar features, but their eyes are less orange than yours. But it's almost like, it's like you imagine if you had a female sibling, this is what they
Yeah.
would look like.
Briar looks at the locket and starts to like squint her eyes, and then looks back at Q and is like, "Are you going to explain who is this? Why does she look like me? Or like what's going on?"
She points at the thing. She goes, "This is my M."
Your M?
Yeah, M. Mitzi, my love, the one I'm
Mitzi?
Phelan's
searching
ears
for.
perk up. Yeah, Phelan's now staring
And-
at both of them.
Yeah, can I do a history check to remember? Because I know Phelan
Phelan
did
said the name,
tell.
yeah.
Yeah, I know Phelan did tell Briar, but I'm gonna do a history to you.
So many dots.
That's a 18.
You remember.
Briar's gonna like Mipsy, and is gonna look to Phelan. Phelan, are you here right now?
Phelan has jolted up,
Ye-
right?
Phelan looks around. Yeah, I guess I'm here. What are you talking about my mom for?
Well, it. Could you just have a look at this locket for a second? And she passes it to
Phelan
Phelan.
gestures to be, yeah. Phelan does gesture to be put down to stand on her own now.
Okay, Briar does put Phelan down and then gives her
Yeah,
the locket.
Phelan is standing staring at the locket. Yeah, that's my mom.
And you know where she is.
Yeah?
It's M. That's who I'm looking for.
Why does she look like me?
Yeah, see, these are the dots that I was discussing. So, she doesn't like to talk about her family. And I don't know, you look awful similar.
I
What?
don't have a sister. I am the eldest in my family, and I know that I don't have a sister. So I don't think my mum or dad has any siblings either, so it's not an aunt. I don't. What?
Well, maybe we should all go see her, and then I can be with her, and then you can ask her any questions that she should be answering and not me.
Briar is going to look at Quinny and fold her arms. Do you know stuff that you're just not telling me?
Quinny's lips are pursed together as if she's trying not to talk.
Huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I think we should ask.
Why would I want to ask? Sorry, Phelan. This random fae who, I don't know, maybe trying to steal my identity or something, because she looks way too similar to be comfortable about it. How old is she?
DM question, how old are you again? You're 65, right?
Oh, I'm 65.
Yeah. She is, I believe, she's roughly 78. She's a little bit older than you.
Mm-hmm.
She's like in her 70s, you know.
So,
maybe 80s. I can't remember. I think she's somewhere between 75 and 85 in my notes. I can't find it right now because I'm trying to remember how long ago everything is. I'm gonna say in the ballpark of. He responds with a number between 75 and 85.
I don't. Briar's gonna look to Phelan and just try and gauge an expression off of her.
Yeah, Phelan is no longer looking at either of the two. She's just staring at the locket. Her eyes are starting to water up again. Her ears are back, her tail's down.
Okay. Briar's gonna take a deep breath and is going to, like, take Quinny to the side so she can talk a bit more brazenly.
Uh-oh.
I understand that you may not be able to talk about everything. So what can you talk about? Because I am very interested in what's going on right now because I have no idea and I don't like not knowing things.
Okay, you can see she's looking around, almost worried about who can hear the conversation. Okay, not here. No, not here. It's not safe. I don't want them. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You're not supposed to know yet. That's all I can say. Okay, it's okay. You're not supposed to know yet. It's okay.
Is there someone not allowing you to tell? Someone that I may know?
Kind of. They're not explicitly telling me not to tell you, but it's supposed to be a secret. Generally, but I've not explicitly been told not to tell you because they don't think that I would talk to you much. You know? But like, no one's supposed to talk about it.
No one at all. No one at all. Okay. When am I supposed to know?
How far along in your training are you?
I'll redirect that question back to you, Jorts.
You basically you've only just started.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You
were given like locket thing and that's it. Like you've not been given any further instruction. But you know, you've done like the owl stuff as well, but like, you know, you're this specific training that you assume that she's talking about.
I got told about my position and what's to come about it a couple weeks ago, and that's other than getting this locket, that's pretty much it.
And he's nodding. Yeah. Not yet then. Soon though, I'm sure they will talk to you about it when they feel ready. Smiley face.
So I can assume it's one of the family.
Slow nod.
Briar is very upset. She starts to like fidget with her shawl and is like visibly not entirely angry but more betrayed. And she's going to like rummage for her mirror and then stop and is just gonna take a breath. Okay, I guess I will have to wait. Is there anything else you can say without fear?
It's not so much fear. I just think it would be better coming from her. The things that I do know, if that makes
Is
sense.
she allowed to tell me? Because if you're not, then
she can tell you more than I can. She can't tell you the whole story, but she can tell you more than I can. It's her story to tell, not mine.
I understand.
But I didn't realize it was you. And then as soon as I realized it was you, oh.
Yeah, I saw you looking at me earlier, though. I thought it was about some. Obviously, I was mistaken.
No, you just
I
haven't
didn't
seen
really
me
know
out that
about
well.
it. Yeah, I
You look
tend
something
to.
like her.
Thanks. I really like to hear that. Briar's gonna start walking back.
Is Phelan still just Phelan's just
No,
stood
Phelan's gone.
where you left.
No, Phelan's gone. Yeah. With
Like,
the locket.
gone?
Where did Phelan go with my locket?
Phelan?
She's just gone to the car.
Are you
She's
looking
like
at the
sitting in the
locket
front seat.
more than just the photo,
Yeah.
or just at the photo?
She's looking more like she's like examining the locket, but she's in the passenger seat, but like on the floor, so it's gonna be hard to see her if you look in or whatever.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you look at like the back of the locket, it has Mitzi's signature, and it says "For you, my love."
Damn, your mom gay. Sorry, I'm awkward right now. I just found out that someone's stolen my identity. Identity fraud is not a joke, guys. Stop doing it.
That's true.
Okay.
Briar's gonna be like calling out for Phelan and just trying to find her. But yeah, we can carry on to someone else if you want.
Yeah, has Solana? I'm gonna assume Solana and Sylvia are now catching up to the group.
Probably.
Are you guys going straight to the car?
Is there anything
I don't know.
else?
Are we going straight to the car?
It's up to you.
You tell me.
I don't know. If you're following the blood leads to the car.
Tis you tell.
Oh, just real quick. What did I get for the healing?
38.
Angelus? Okay, thank you. That's it.
I mean, I feel like Sylvia would probably say something as she's walking up after running away. Who is everyone? Are the other three actually down there, or have they just not been moved? I'm confused about where everyone is right now.
So the people in the car are Angelus, John, and Phelan. Briar's on their way to the car. You guys are approaching the car. Richard, Zephyr, and Atlas. I'm not sure if I've checked whether they're following the blood as well and on their way. They were having a little chat by the park,
Wow.
so they've not head up to the car yet.
Okay. I don't know. She definitely looks a bit awkward. I feel like seeing that everyone isn't here, she'll probably just kind of stand there awkwardly for a little bit. So like if anything else needs to happen, can happen. I don't know what's
I think
going on.
before Solana would like sit down, not inside of the car, but just like before it to make sure that everybody is back safe. She's gonna do. Saka, am I allowed to talk, or do you want to cast the spell? You want to cast the spell? Okay, go ahead. Please cast the spell. Do you know what? Okay, Fireball is not a spell that I can cast.
Oh.
Oh my god, sorry. Every time I spoke, she fucking meowed. She's going to do Cure Wounds level 3 on Sylvia. Which will heal you.
What?
28.
Whoa, that's so much off. I'm now 39 health. Yay. You're damaged. You're pretty damaged as well, right?
Below half, yeah.
I'll return the favor. You can have.
Oh my god.
Oh, are we gonna? Do you think we're gonna get a short rest before the ball? I'm assuming so. Or a long rest, I mean. I'm assuming.
So it's John's birthday today. There's a day of travel before the ball.
Okay,
so you have got it.
Okay, that's fine then. I'll just use. Won't worry about it. And you can have a 4th level. I don't know. Might as well.
Oh my god.
As a treat.
Oh my god, thank you.
That's 56 health.
That is my entire HP just restored.
Probably weren't missing that much, but you know.
You would have brought me right back to life if I. Anyways.
Do you have 56 health exactly?
Yeah, I have 56 health exactly.
God.
Now I feel bad for only hitting 20 fucking 8.
Yeah, what the hell?
Healers, damn, sorry. Yeah, just like. Solana sits like not inside of the cupboard, it's just like right in front of it. It's just like she taps the ground next to her, looking at Sylvia, just like, come sit down. We have been walking this entire time. You deserve some rest.
The ground instead of the car?
Yes, ground. Cause car. No.
What? What's your problem with cars all of a sudden? Okay.
Solana's wanting to wait until everybody is there before getting into the car.
Okay. Yeah, in case the car magically drives away or something.
Oh, the car has bloody paw prints on the side of the front door.
There's gonna be blood all over the car.
Oh, the car's gonna need a deep clean.
Yeah.
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 Not paying for that.
Sylvia will sit down with you, I guess, on the floor.
And she just takes the hand, just like holds it. If you want, I saw Fila inside of the car. You can talk to her.
Yeah, I should probably check up on her. Where is Phelan is on the floor again now, right?
On the floor of the front of the passenger side of the car, like under the glove box.
Okay. Sylvia will walk over to you. Are you asleep or what are you doing?
Well, yeah, Thielen is like as far in the corner as possible. Like, put herself away from everyone, and she's just staring at the locket.
I think Sylvia will look, kind of see that she's going through something right now, And yeah, I don't think she'll. I don't think she'll engage for now. She'll go back to sitting on the floor.
Mhm.
So she's done actually absolutely nothing. That was all useless.
Okay. Let's also, now that we're out of the cave, I can put the jaunty music back on.
Yay.
Richard, Sophia, Atlas, what are you guys up to? Are you guys coming to the car?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I am, but we can. I don't know. If you had any other thoughts.
No, I think you guys were just heading on your way. I just wanted to check that you were on your way, you know?
I didn't have any other plans.
Cool.
Sounds good. I'm
Off we
like
go, then.
merrily skipping along.
Cool.
Zavir just has like a very big smile plastered on his face, thinking about what happened, and just kind of like his nose covered still because of the blood
Skip
everywhere.
with me, my boy.
Yeah.
She's gonna come over to the bloodbath.
I'm coming, Richard. Oh my gosh, so much blood. Ah!
Okay. Yeah, are we getting in the car and heading on our merrily way?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, is the
Cool.
big Richard sat next to Sylvia and Solana in the car, like
Oh, no.
being lovey-dovey?
Yeah. Okay.
Are they being lovey-dovey in the
Are you-
car?
Are you sat in between, or are we next to each other? If you're sat in between, it's really funny.
I mean, his traditional position is at the side, but he can be sat in between if you know, if necessary.
Sat in
Necessary.
Sat in between eagle spread. Like, that was a great day.
Arms behind his head, legs
Yeah.
fully apart. Oh.
I kind of want to have Solana just stretch and all of a sudden slam into, you know, that part. All of a sudden, you know.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm into his parts.
Anyways,
Yeah.
with the fist, you know.
Punch him in the
Oh,
arm, I
Strike
dare you.
between the legs.
Yeah, punch him. Anyways.
Okay.
He squeals.
Ignore that.
He
Okay.
giggles.
Can I just have a reminder? Did everyone in the room hear Calypso say the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody but Angelus.
And
And
Zephyr.
Zephyr, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Zephyr was
Zephyr.
in the
Zephyr
room?
wasn't real.
Wasn't he? Or was he not in the room at
I'm
that
not
point?
real?
Yeah, you weren't really.
I'm not sure if
assuming
Angelus
so.
had come down yet.
I-
No, Angelus had come down by the time that
Yeah,
Calypso
I
died,
thought
right?
so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angelus
probably.
has come down.
Yeah. Okay. No, I lied. I'm lying.
Is
No,
Atlas
everybody
here?
here didn't hear it.
Or is
Oh,
Atlas
it's Atlas
still?
fighting. Oh, sorry. I just didn't move my person. I didn't move my token. I'm here.
I mean, Alice and Phelan are probably the ones who already don't need to hear it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think now that everyone's here, Sylvia will kind of chime up and go like, I'm sorry for lying to you all about who I was. I was scared that people knowing would make them scared of me or not like me, or I'm sorry. I should have been truthful from the start. And
The big Richard brings his finger up to Sylvia's lips and is like, shh, shh, shh. You're still Sylvia. You're still our favorite fishy singer.
Stop
don't
touching
care.
me, please.
Briar's gonna like turn around on the seat and like look between the seats and put her head there and is like,
oh, we in the
Huh?
car right now. That's really funny.
oh, I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah, we're in the car.
We could be in the car. That's funny.
Yeah.
But it's-
But yeah, Briar's just gonna turn around and is gonna be like, huh?
Huh?
But I don't understand what's wrong.
I'm a siren.
Is that another race in the material plane? I don't. What's going
right,
on?
yeah, yeah. Don't worry, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I want.
Brian
I
turns
was
back
gonna-
around.
Zephyir's gonna like look back and be like confused for a minute, like lying about what, and then the siren thing. It's like, gosh, you're a siren? What? It's all sarcastic. Oh no, poor. Oh, blah blah. It's fine. It's okay. It's all right. I don't. Zephyr kind of cackles to himself. Is like, it's cool, whatever, and then goes back to covering his nose.
If John knew what a siren was, she would be very upset.
If John knew anything,
It's anticlimactic. It's end of like an arc of all time.
I mean,
it's just no one knows what the fuck's going on.
John's traveled potentially through the siren's den. Do you want to roll to see if John knows what a siren is?
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
This first John
Isn't that
crashed the car.
NPC?
Oh,
John,
crashed out.
give me a history check, John, to see if you've encountered a siren and knows its name.
Damn.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say you've probably encountered one, but don't know what it's called.
Alright.
Yeah, and plus,
You'll find out eventually.
they had a tail. Must have a tail.
You just know the tail, nothing more.
Sylvia has legs. They can't be a siren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to gaslight us, Sylvia.
How dare you?
No.
John thinks that she's just saying that she's a loud person. Like you're a siren. You're just loud.
Yep.
Like a warn siren, like what
You're
type of
just a
siren?
go-getter.
John beeps the horn, and John goes, "So am I."
Sylvia opens her mouth and a air raid siren comes out of it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, but Solana's gonna look over to Sylvia and be just like, I told you they wouldn't care.
Sylvia's just laughing to herself because she's just realizing just how much she was overthinking everything. And she looks happy. It's a weight has definitely been lifted off of her shoulders, and she is just smiling to herself.
Yep.
Yay.
Yay.
Mental block
Yeah.
down.
Okay. Brum brum, off we go.
Room, room.
Oh, Peter probably gets Q back to lock it.
More.
Or attempts to, or whatever.
More.
I was gonna
Well,
say
there isn't
before-
space for Q in the car. So Q's like stuck on the
Yeah.
roof.
No, Q
You're
sat next to
God.
Phelan on the
We have-
floor of the front seat.
Did we make
Beautifully.
space? How have we made space?
The front seat can definitely fit 3 of us.
Okay.
Oh,
They're all
God.
small.
Little guys.
We're a little squished,
How
but
small,
okay.
how small is Q?
Q's also the same height as Briar.
Oh.
They're
Yeah.
fairies.
Make it
We're all
fit.
little.
Yeah, Q's a
William's
little
on
bit
the
taller than
floor.
Briar,
It's
but not
okay.
Just-
much. Okay.
Can
They're like
Angela-
sharing this seat, and Phelan's on top of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can Angelus?
No,
I was just
Angelus
gonna say,
cannot.
no, Angelus can't. That's fine. I was going to just ask if Angelus can heal Atlas. I don't think you've been healed yet.
Not
No,
to full.
You can't.
Okay, fine. Well, let's go.
No,
Was
Nick-
John damaged? I know Angelus knows Atlas is damaged because Angelus is
Yeah,
damaged.
Zephyr. You didn't see Zephyr heal Atlas though, so you don't know that they've been healed too much.
I'm also not
Yeah.
full HP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot Zephyr healed Atlas. I'm stupid. Would you
But
like?
that was you over your big Richard brain. You don't know. You don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Amthol has no ideas. Here, take a cure wounds. Does John Grapple also need a cure wounds?
Yeah, she's missing like 10 HP.
There's an 11 for one of you.
I'll
Um,
take the 11. It's that's like about I need. Unless the other one's bigger.
and
Or the one's
there's
smaller, I mean.
a 10 for
I'll take
John
the
Grapple.
I'll take the 10, you take the 11.
Yippee.
Yay.
That gets me back up to full.
That is all.
Yippee.
Yippee.
Okay. Brum brum.
Rum rum.
And we arrive, and I don't care that I spelled it wrong on the map, I don't care. In the
Whoa.
main city of
Oh my god, that's a whole
Wumpa.
big
Well, that's a
We
small
poured a
city.
map.
Damn.
What do you mean it's a small city?
That's
It's
a massive city.
Sarcasm.
Very tiny city.
Sarcasm.
It's about average size.
Sarcasm isn't real.
yeah, and you guys are gonna be
Definitely
huge.
more
Don't
than
worry
enough.
about it.
It's
Oh.
Oh, that's a tiny city.
Oh, my
Oh,
god,
yeah,
we're
that's
massive.
tiny.
No, Ed is
I'm gonna-
trampling
I'm gonna-
over the city like Godzilla. No, stop
I'm
trampling
going
over
full
the city, guys.
Godzilla on
Rah.
this.
Stop it.
Um,
Stop it. No.
Alright, is anyone not here?
No, I think everybody's here.
We're good.
Stomp.
That makes me feel like John's not
Not
here.
She
John
flops,
is
she
not
flops
here.
like a fish all over the city.
I heard we're gonna play
Sounds
some
fun.
with fire here.
The Titans are attacking.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna knock down the wall.
come on down here, everyone.
Okay.
Come down. Okay, yeah. So generally, it's quite cold here. So,
Oh.
yeah, I know. So in terms of like when we look at the map, essentially I've designed the map in like the worst way possible for you like looking at it. So like how the equator is normally in the middle of the classic way a map is drawn.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
equator is like at the top and bottom. It's like it's like the hot part. The hot part is over by like Himmel and stuff. So this part is cold. I don't know how to describe it, but here is mountains and cold. That's all I know. You know.
Okay.
Yay.
My favorite things.
It's not like freezing. It's not like snow cold, but it's colder. Colder than where we were before.
And Phyllis is
and this-
actively shivering.
Aw.
And there's lots of mountains. But yeah, so you head on through. There's the two little layers of the farms and the farmy houses and the classic villagers just chilling. No more hair, thank you.
Oh.
Um,
Hmm.
Until
God, are those stairs?
Yeah, they're all stairs
To
to
walk.
get up.
We're driving up the stairs.
No, you have to walk. We're not. No. Well, do you see how there's like the ramps either side?
there's
There's
quite
big
big
stairs.
ramps. Oh, God.
And then that's where the cars go. You know.
Everybody
trust John's driving
hold
skills.
on. This is gonna be a bumpy ride.
No.
trust
Okay.
John.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty I mean, I would assume they're for horses normally, but yeah, it's pretty hard to get
Yeah.
food.
This is
Yeah,
like a big
exactly,
mental
yeah.
horse.
The stairs aren't like they're pretty like they're not steep stairs, but the stairs are in the center. You can walk up them, or you can go. There's carts and there's not many cars. Like generally, you're like one of the only cars in this area in like this area of the world. But yeah, generally it's horse and cart, but there's enough space for you to get the car. Yeah, you get to. This is again more people. There's where Angelus is right now. Here is like a little tavern. Then there's like a few like little shops and stuff as you go through. And if you were to go up the next level, we're on the fancy people level. Yippee, more shops, and the people are dressed slightly better up here than they were in the one before. And then there's a gate up this big staircase here, which is where the manor is.
A man.
Don't worry about that weird little spiral house. It's not for you.
Okay.
Oh.
We just pull up to the manor covered in blood. Hey, we're here to see Terry.
The worst thing is it's frozen. Like it's not frozen. It's dried up blood.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Delicious.
Well, I was about to say throughout the whole thing, that's probably been slowly prestidigitation, like cleaning people. with
Yeah,
Your
the
car is
spell.
very damp.
Open the windows. Open the windows.
Let me dry myself off.
Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna assume by the time you get here, it's probably getting dark. And you guys don't know this city too well, except Richard, you are aware of this city. I'm gonna borrow you.
Okay.
This one here.
Mm.
This one here is your building.
Oh, I love owning property.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's got a glorious fountain outside of it, of course.
Whoa,
Of course it
this
does.
place is fancy.
Always
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, I'm gonna go hang out at my building. You guys have a great night.
Okay.
Oh.
I will.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry you're so large. Sorry, team.
Don't worry.
This cash
But
in
yeah.
large slash reduce.
Yeah.
What do we? Where do we want to go? What do we want to do? It's nighttime, and then technically we have all of tomorrow. But if we don't want to have all of tomorrow, we can just say the ball's tomorrow.
Does
Um,
oh sorry.
oh no, you go, you go.
Does Brian know of any Fey portals here?
Let me double check. Where have I put that map? Hang on. I don't believe there's one in the main city, but let me check. Hang on. Just on my map? Nope. Where the hell is my map? Okay, here it is. Okay, you. We will say there's one not far outside of the main city. It's not in the city though.
Okay.
We'll say
Right.
we'll call it over. Do you see this little mountain clearing over on the side?
There's
Like
many mountains.
yeah, but there's one that's got like a clearing. There's like where there's like space where there's like where
Like,
or
this.
whoever I can grab. Like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like not the house. This.
Sorry, I'm using Angela's to point.
It's there. I was using Alice. Yeah, we'll say it's up there.
Briar's gonna like look to Quinny and is just gonna look to the rest of the band and say, I have something to do. I just want to be alone. And then is gonna start walking and then eventually fly into it. Briar's not gonna stay there. Briar's just gonna like sleep in the Feywild because she wants to be alone.
Great, no. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, Quinny's like no. Quinny's worried you're gonna go round them.
No. Well, I mean, she can follow if she wants, but Briar just wants to be alone.
You did say you wanted to be on your own, so I don't know if she's gonna. She maybe disappears. Although she doesn't really feeling. She's worried about feeling. No, she'll just be like looking concerned.
Oh yeah, before Briar does go, she is gonna look at Phelan. And is gonna like, well, they're not that different in height, but she's gonna like, trying to not say it in front of anyone. She's gonna be like, "Are you alright to be on your own?"
Phelan just kind of nods. like Feelin's not really even like fully paying attention to anything anymore, but she is nodding.
Ah. Briar, Briar sighs and looks to Quinny. I'm gonna stay here, but I'd rather be alone. And gives like a sight, like a very angry look at Quinny.
Mm.
Basically, like, do not come near me,
Bombastic side eye.
and decides to stay.
Okay. Quinny nods and takes a step back. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna find somewhere to EP sleep. Oh, sorry. Yes, continue.
Oh, I was gonna ask real quick. Can I go into the city to see if there's any like jewelry stores open, perchance?
You can. So do you see where the Big Richard is?
Yes.
The houses like along the edge of the thing like that. Those are the ones that have those are shops.
Okay.
So the purpley roofed one, like 2 houses over from Richard, that one has jewelry.
Okay. I'm going to rush on over real quick. Is it open?
Oh, it's late. It's late at night. I will say they are closing right now. He's like walking to the door to turn up. Turn the little sign over.
Run up. Wait, please. I need help. Please.
What?
I'm not in pain. I just need help.
What do you need?
I need to buy a necklace from you. Do you have like any like
That's an urgent matter.
Yes, it very much is.
Okay. What
You
kind of
see-
necklace would you like?
Oh, I was gonna make up this full story, but I guess like you have like a harp necklace, like a little like a chain and like a little mini harp.
He like looks at his stuff. No, not. That's more of like a custom thing.
Do you have like anything pretty and shiny and sparkly?
I have lots of things that are pretty and shiny and sparkly. He like holds the door open. He's like, come have a look.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they're like basic necklaces. So there's like a lot that have like just like shiny pendants in different colors, and you can find like a heart and a rose, and you know the classic things. But pretty much everything is pretty shiny and sparkling.
Is there like a little like flower pendant that has like maybe like a yellow flower, possibly?
I'll give you that. Yeah.
All right, cool beans. How much I pay you, good sir or ma'am or person?
It is a sir.
Okay.
And I can never remember consistency of how much I charge for jewelry. I'm gonna say 20 gold.
That works for me. I slammed the 20 gold onto the table.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Can-
good
can I
sir.
close
Have a
my
good
shop now?
night. Huh?
Good night. I said, can I
night.
close my shop now?
Yes, you can. Goodbye. La 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 la.
You see him as he like walks away. He like puts the 20 straight in his pocket because he'd already closed the till. Turns over the sign and walks out with you.
Tax evasion.
Well, tax evasion. I'm gonna walk up and I'll be like, John, Merry Christmas, and I shove the necklace into your hands.
What?
Christmas?
Oh, what? Yeah, what's Christmas?
I don't know, some made up holiday, but Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday.
Made up holidays, crazy.
Mazel tov. All that stuff.
Thanks. Yeah. Actually, John is quite annoyed that the latter half of her birthday ended up not being about her at all. So Like, where are we right now? Is everybody just like standing around?
Basically.
Is everyone out of the
Yeah.
car?
The big Richard is not there, but yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
seems
that's
like
fine.
it.
He doesn't matter. So she's gonna like clap her
Theon's not
hands and
out
be
of
like,
the car
"Hi,
either.
everyone."
No.
So I think tomorrow, just because like, this day, I feel like it wasn't really about me all that much. So tomorrow is going to be the continuation of John's birthday. Yay!
Question: isn't tomorrow the ball?
No, the day after tomorrow's the ball.
I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I said it's up to you guys. I said if you want. I think in terms of timing wise, I think it would be better if we do the ball next session properly, because there's
Yeah.
quite a lot of stuff, and we're going to be done in like the next hour. So I think
Okay.
continuation of John's birthday would be perfect.
Splendid.
Okay.
Awesome.
Happy second
Continue
birthday.
the V-Day
She just gets
simulation.
exactly what she wants.
Do we have to give you another present, John?
No, I guess you don't have to
Okay.
give me another present, but I do expect compliments from everybody tomorrow.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So are we gonna find a place to stay for the night, or just stand in the streets and do nothing?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Standing in the streets.
Yeah, I like standing in the street. As she starts walking to find to search for some place to stay.
Yeah, which is where the closest hotel at?
Yeah,
There was a
where the-
tavern, right?
Or tavern, either or.
Also comes.
So, in terms of signs, you can see. So, there is. Let me get the ping point thing. This over here. Hello, and this.
Mm.
This is a posh inn,
Ugh.
slightly more expensive. Oh, well, thank you.
New
No,
deposit.
And
earthquake.
this yellow one over here is the cheapo inn.
I'll go to the cheaper inn.
Well, with the traveling musician
Same.
background, if a performance is given to a merchant or innkeeper, roll a 1d8.
Yeah.
If over 3, you will be given free hospice items
Hospice.
or gifted
Oh.
items or prices.
That's a
How many of us
thing?
have that background?
I don't know.
Is it just me and John?
I have background reward plus. Like future's favor.
I don't have that background. I have a different background all entirely.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Me too. Both of my characters don't have that background, in fact.
So you you two can try to stay at the portion. Everybody else to the sheep to the
Alright,
sheep
John,
race.
alright, John. It's you and me.
Let's
Oh,
go.
wrap it up.
Let's go.
Imagine you just get kicked out.
And our cat.
Okay.
And our cat, yeah.
Q's gonna stay with Phelan. Backs away. Seeing Briar approach. Doesn't want to stand too close to Briar.
I'm trying to
Um,
decide whether Briar would go with Phelan or.
Briar doesn't care about money.
Yeah, that's true. Let me actually see.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Technically, in the
Okay.
contract, it says the big Richard will pay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
It does.
Thank
You
you,
all seem to
Richard.
have forgotten this.
Plan B.
Well, it says he'll provide it, so he's probably paying for you all. Like he'll cover the cost of like the cheap inn, and then anyone who's paying has to pay the difference. You know.
That's
Sort of
true.
thing.
Yeah, it does say reasonable cost.
I'm not his lawyer, but I'm arguing with him that there was a cheaper place to stay.
I mean, I don't see why they can't sleep on the floor of the big Richard's property.
I will burn that place down.
It's a little bit loud at night. There, they're trying to get a good rest.
No, I'm sure it would be really good.
And the floor, I don't think you ever want to sleep on the floor of It's
No.
sticky. Um, you know, spilling your drinks on the floor and stuff while you're dancing. You know.
Yep.
Okay.
Totally.
Yeah. So you, how many of you are performing? Just you two?
I think it's just me and John that get the buff if we do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. You know the classic harp and bass duo.
You know.
Yeah, you
It's
know
fine.
all the
It's
songs in that
fine.
combination.
Yeah, there's so many. There are so many good ones.
It's fine. Well, technically, you know, the ball's not until the day after, so maybe Atlas performs one night, John performs the next. You know, it's fine. Okay, do you want to give me your d8s?
Yeah.
Also, give me a roll of performance, see how well you did.
Okay. Whoa, I'm super.
Oh, wow.
Whoa,
Yeah,
you're
me
both
too.
equally
we're
amazing.
slaying.
Well, damn.
Wow, it's a
They
weirdly
love
good.
the harp and bass show.
Yeah, weirdly good
Ooh,
combination.
Maybe
Uh-oh.
if
Oh.
Atlas gave me some bardic.
No, I'm gonna say you're over 20. You can roll the advantage.
All right.
I
Um,
win.
You did a good performance.
Awesome.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yippee.
And then John, where are you, John? There we are. 25. Just doing my fame calculator. Don't mind me. Okay.
Awesome.
You both gained 12 fans.
Let's go.
Yay.
This traveling musician stuff is finally paying off.
Finally, we're traveling and musicking.
Yeah.
My job for like 2 years before this is finally working to my advantage.
Yeah. Are either you, Atlas, are you rolling your d8s?
I did. Did that come through?
Why does it... No, I only see John's 2.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
I
you
swear
have
I did
one
it.
out.
Can't believe you're trying to deceive
I swear
us.
I did.
Well, John, you
I
get to
rolled
go.
a
I said
5.
you can go again, John.
Oh, again?
I swear
Yeah,
I rolled.
'cause
Oh,
you-
to self. That's why. Why didn't it actually roll? Okay, hold on. D8. Roll to everyone. Roll. 3.
Yay.
3. I think it's 3 or higher, right?
Yeah, 3 or higher. Okay, yeah. So your 2 stays or freeze.
Wee.
Who is
You did it.
TR Cogs 2 and why are they in our campaign?
Yeah.
Thank
like they
God
rolled-
actually rolled that one for me. Sorry.
It's a weird character name.
I know. Who would name themselves TR Cogs? That's weird.
You know,
Yeah,
I think
that's
that makes
weird.
me feel like you logged on to the wrong account.
No, I just have too many characters.
Yeah. Oh, you're rolling it from not Atlas Lightning. Okay, right.
The other one came through, right?
Other
Right?
what?
The other roll? I rolled 2 of them.
I can
Either
see a
of them come
3.
through? Okay, perfect.
But that's all. There's
Okay.
just a 3.
Yeah. 3
Yeah,
works, right?
So, per night, the cheap inn is 2 gold. Per night, the expensive inn is 5 gold.
Yeah, I just couldn't.
What's the
afford
most
that.
expensive room? What's the cost of the most expensive room?
You on the penthouse?
Oh yeah.
You can have the penthouse for 15 gold. For
Yeah,
both
the
nights.
Inta's 15 gold. Like so 30 or 15 both.
15 total, yeah. You can just have it for 15 total, it's fine.
Thielen buys it for 15.
Q's looking confused. Jingle jangle pockets. And they
No,
put
no.
a pouch
I-
on the counter. And empty it out, and they put, so you put down 15 gold, they put down 15 copper. They still not quite clock what's going on, and the person is like, that's not gonna cut it.
They're with me for the penthouse.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They wave you off. Sure. Whatever.
Just keep it as a tip.
Q's smiling. I did the
I feel like you're
payment.
Insulting.
It's, have you 15 copper tip? I mean, of the that's okay. That's more than 20% of the nightly total of a 5 gold. Right? No, it's not. It's silver. That's copper, not silver. That's like 1%. Maybe not. Maybe not very impressive, Q.
Here's 15 cents. Don't spend it all in one
Yeah.
fight.
Don't spend it all on one.
Oh my god, that would be the big Richard move.
Here, have this
It could be
20
worse. It could be
cent I
15
found.
buns.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah. Phelan will be ordering food all night. How much would that be?
Oh god.
You gonna order like a load of room service?
Yeah.
What do you want?
You know, I'm just gonna go with 15 more gold. Phelan's gonna basically just buy enough room service. Yeah,
Lobster
constantly.
thermidor, all of the cookies
Yeah.
that you can buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very expensive night.
Q's examining the menu, looking for anything edible. Disappointed.
Phelan's handing over like lapis and stuff.
Ooh.
Whatever
Nom,
extra
nom,
crystals
nom.
she has.
Nom 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 nom. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay. Yeah. Z. The Big Richard, are you sleeping there or are you just chilling? You drinking?
Well, he's probably drinking because he only needs 4 hours, right? And now the ball's
Yeah.
not tomorrow. He doesn't need all that time to make himself pretty. Instead,
Yeah.
he can be an absolute mess tomorrow, and it's fine.
He didn't hear
so-
the proclamation that it's John's birthday number 2.
No, he didn't.
He doesn't know.
Oh yeah, so he's turned up to the club in his John Grapple fit. Yeah, so he's probably gonna stay there for a while and then go back to the cheap inn to sleep
Yeah.
after.
Are you doing any sort of like dragging people into the, not dragging them in by the head, like promoting the business while you're there, like bringing people in from the
Yeah,
outside, or are you just chilling there?
A mix of both. I think he will try and bring people in, then he'll go in, have a few drinks, maybe buy a few rounds for.
Can I have a constitution for drunkenness and a persuasion check to see how well you persuaded people? Do you know what I mean?
12 for drunk. Which
Not
for
too
him is
bad,
pretty
yeah.
good. And persuade is a 26.
Okay. Where is your you can add
Okay. Let me put that in his thing, or shall I just add 26
you can just
now
stick it
so
to your
that I don't-
pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to remember that in 4 sessions time.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you go to sleep and then you wake up. Yippee.
Would the cheap hotel have a like breakfast thing in the morning?
Yeah, it's just subpar.
No.
There's like a little buffet, but it's just like toast, eggs, but like they're the eggs where it's like there's like the buffet eggs, you know, like where someone's just like making the eggs and then putting them on the tray to keep them warm. So they're kind of like been sat for a little bit, and the bacon's the same. It's you know it's like a 2 to 3 star breakfast. There's a little cereal bar as well. Your vegan options aren't the best. There's a fruit bar. That's about it.
Angelus will. Angelus is already not in the best mood. I imagine he probably struggled to sleep last night because it's too cold for him. So he's like wrapped up like he's in the Arctic trying to wrap himself up like he's in the Arctic with pretty much just his scarf and also the scarf Sophia got him doubling up. And is now hugely disappointed to see that he can just eat fruit for breakfast. And is dejectedly peeling a banana.
I think Solana, looking at the options, is just like, I would invite all of you to eat somewhere else if you want to. Wait, hold on, I got a message from Phelan.
You actually did get a message from Phelan. It says, come to the fancy hotel and tell the person at the front that you're with Phelan.
So,
And that's what I put in the group chat.
Fancy breakfast?
I guess we're getting fancy breakfast.
Yeah.
Fancy
We're getting kicked
breakfast.
out. That's what we're getting.
Question, would Solana notice that Angelus is cold?
Sets him on fire.
That'll fix it.
It's enrichment.
I mean, he is like completely wrapped in scarves. Like, imagine it's like over his face and he's shivering. He's kind of overreacting. He's probably not as cold as he is making himself out to look. He's like rubbing his hands together like he's at a fire, desperately trying to warm up.
Angelus, I can, do you need something warm? I can heat something up for you. You seem cold.
He
You
nods
seem like you're almost
frantically.
freezing. Solana looks at her hands, just like she warms them a little bit. You can hold them if you want to. Just it's an awkward like holding it to Angelus. Stop stealing my mouse, you fucking asshole.
Sylvia comes smashing through the wall.
My hands. Just like, you can hold them for a bit if you're freezing that much. They're not too warm, I think.
Sets him on
Just like
fire.
touch.
No, well, he doesn't particularly want to make physical contact, and I think for one of the first times ever, he might stay true to his I don't know how to describe it. His rules. Kind of shakes his head and is like, no, it'll be fine unless you want to warm up like this scarf and then give it back to me.
I can do that for you if you want me to. She holds her hand still out now to get the scarf.
He takes the scarf off really dramatically. He's really overdoing how cold he is at this point. And hands the scarf over.
She takes it and she just like she warms it up and then just like gives it back, and it's the most like cuddly. Stop fucking stealing my mouse, you fucking asshole. I'm sorry. Cat is stealing my fucking mouse. She gives it back and it's like this really like comfortable warmth that you need like after a cold fucking winter day. Just like perfect. So,
He's like, oh, that's so much better. I don't know how much longer I could make it. Thank you, Solana. Thank you so much.
you're acting like you're dying.
In the scarf. I think I might be.
Okay, to the fancy dinner we go.
Yeah, moving on.
Anyways. Yeet.
Whee!
Oh.
This overshoots.
It's Solana goes up to the front person and just like, we're here with Phelan. Was that what I was supposed to say? I think so.
Puts checks the listing.
The orange cat.
Oh, you. Cat?
Yeah, wait. Anyways, we're with Phelan. Phelan fine?
Yeah. Our penthouse guest.
Yes.
Our
I don't think
penthouse
we're allowed
guest
to
is a
say
cat.
No, not a cat. No.
No, she's a very esteemed, young, old lady. Young
Yeah.
lady?
Yeah,
Old lady.
My God, hold on. This cat.
Give me a moment. Feeling your phone is ringing.
Uh-oh.
Ding, 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 ding.
You're a cat.
Feeling answers. What? Hello?
Hello, this is the hotel reception desk. I have several people here saying they have to see. Sorry, what do you want from Phelan?
We want to visit Phelan.
Yeah.
They're coming. They're coming. They want to see you. Are they? There's a. Sorry, what are your names?
I'm Solana.
Zephyr.
Solana, Zafia, Angelus,
The Big Richard.
the Big Richard. I don't know. I think that's it, right?
Oh
Sylvia.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
And Briar.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Brian's
gonna
not
say the
answering.
name. Yeah, and a
Yeah.
short one.
Oh,
Short one.
Yeah, I know.
Short one? Whoa, I will not
Brian
take.
twitches. Brian twitches.
Wow, for a hotel of this standard,
Mhm,
you'd expect
yeah.
better customer service.
I'm just. It was not meant to offend. You just. Someone else is short. I don't know what. You didn't want to tell me your name.
Just send them
That's
in
what
before
I
they start to
didn't.
riot. Send them in before they start to riot. They're good. You can send them in.
Okay.
Voice.
You
Yeah,
can
you
head
can
on.
send them in.
You can head on up to the penthouse.
Yeah.
Thank you. Zephyr whips
Just,
his head.
Go through that door in the lift, and then just get out on the button that says penthouse.
Brian
Solana
was
gives
like-
an awkward thumbs up and goes.
Brian was like in an obvious mood to begin with, like getting up for the day and joining everyone else, but after that she just puts both middle fingers up at the person and then starts walking away.
The Big
Worse,
Richard starts
mood even
typing
worse.
bad review on Google. As he's walking upstairs. Or not Google, on,
Gas.
whatever
Google.
we have here.
Google.
Google.
Gail.
Gale.
Gale Gal.
Google.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm just gonna move you over here a bit because you're like on the stack. I can't see everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. But yeah. You get out of the lift at the penthouse and there's like a door.
Oh,
Open the
Um,
door.
No way. There's a door.
There's
This
a door.
fancy-
Whoa.
This door seems fancier than the one that we had.
It's much fancier than the ones you had. This one
It's
even
a
has a
fancy
lock.
And there
door.
is definitely
You had locks.
there is
You guys-
definitely the smell of food from behind the door.
well, yeah, it's a fancy hotel. It's gonna have fancier doors.
Fancy doors.
Fancy doors. Knock, knock, knock.
Room
Room service.
service.
Oh yeah, Feeling goes to the door. Come in.
Solana goes in. Haha, tricked you.
Walks in.
To the salon, open the door, and knife falls. No.
Solana falls into a pit full of acid.
No, not the pit.
In
It's
between the
following
legs.
us.
Just got
No.
a series of Home Alone traps set up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the Home Alone traps.
yeah. As soon as I get in, Feeling's decorated the penthouse. John Grapple colors, green and yellow, with the banners that she definitely had in her bag of holding the whole time.
Oh, you decorated for John's birthday part 2.
Yeah, I felt bad that that all happened yesterday, and so I thought I would decorate up here for John. And we could actually have a real birthday for John.
Yay.
Yippee!
I got food for everyone as well.
I'm waiting
Yay.
for the big Richard to react to that news, like John's
wait,
birthday
John
part
actually
2.
John Grapple birthday part 2? What?
Oh yeah, true.
Am I
Big
still
Richard, you
dreaming?
weren't there.
You drifted a little bit hungover.
John declared yesterday that because their birthday was not really about them, that today is also is about them too, as a part 2.
Oh,
You
I
kind of
didn't
missed
bring
out
my
on that. You were
Grapple
gone.
party. Yeah. Oh, well, if you like parties, I know just the place to celebrate.
No,
That's not
if
gonna
it has
work.
anything
I'm
to do with
scared.
food, no.
I'm scared. I'm fearful.
He looks sad. He pulls the
Anyway.
saddest, most pathetic face you've ever seen.
Haha. Sorry. I don't know what's going on with me today. I'm in a very silly, goofy mood.
Yep.
Silly goofy.
Teehee.
Seeing, feeling, Briar's mood kind of changes. She's obviously still upset, but she just kind of puts on a face and puts on a smile and is like, "Hey, feeling, wonderful decorations. What's the plan for this birthday, huh? Like, is there any plans, or we just celebrating John?"
We'll actually set up a movie marathon of Breaking Bad for John because we know that's
Yeah. As soon as Briar does that, Feeling kind of just stares like shh, and then goes, "Frick, I forgot the point. We're gonna eat food."
Yay!
And
That's
also
it.
our favorite thing about John.
Food.
Food.
John wanted to be complimented, so we're gonna compliment John.
Okay.
John
Did
is
you
pretty
say-
and strong.
Did you say there was bunting up?
What?
Like,
What?
did I imagine green and yellow bunting? Or I thought
Yeah,
magic
decorations. Yeah.
decorations.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could take the bunting down and all write compliments on each triangle for John Grapple.
Oh.
Sure.
It's a cute idea.
And by down, you mean 3 feet down because they're not that high up. They're not on the
I-
ceiling. They're just on
I
the
can,
walls.
I can put them up higher,
Good
don't
reach.
worry.
Okay. Everyone read out their compliment to John.
We actually have to. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
You didn't have that ready, guys?
We have to say one. each?
I'm going so hard.
Nice hair.
Wait, George.
I was gonna say
Do
that
we
one.
say one each, or are there like multiple compliments?
It's up to you.
Okay.
You can still multiple if you want to give multiple compliments.
Nice hair.
Thank you, Briar.
You're so pretty and strong.
Thank you, Solana.
The Big Richard says that she's a great performer, and that she's very talented, and that she's very pretty, and that she's really good at
Oh,
running
God.
and
All right, let's wrap it up. Let's.
Thank you, the Big Richard.
5 of these triangles later. Oh wait, these have backsides too? Easy.
Angelus will say that she's a great friend,
Aw,
and that she's very caring.
cute. Thank you, Angelus. Can't speak now, you're gonna get cold on.
You have very good taste in clothing and very pretty eyes.
Thank you, Sophia.
Is it just me now?
Yes.
You feeling
Okay.
Atlas,
okay.
Briar? No. Yeah.
Okay. It says all of this. I was going to say that you have really nice hair, but I saw that Briar had also written that, so I felt bad, and I also want to say that you have a really nice sense of style, and I like it. Happy birthday. It says all of that, just like really small writing, just like trying to fit it on.
Just scrawled it on there.
And she's also, I'm also canonizing that she has really bad handwriting and is very bad at spelling. So it's just a big mess of words.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Yeah, and Phelan says your thumbs are really cool.
Thank you, Phelan.
Atlas is just like, yeah, you were really good at the harp and you played really well in last night's performance.
Yippee! Is that everyone?
Think so.
Yeah, I think so.
That's not cute. What about you, huh?
Oh, Q?
Thank you.
No Q to go?
Yeah.
Q, yeah, well, Q doesn't usually, she's like sat in the back of the room, and I'm assuming someone's brought her a square, not square, a triangle.
Yeah,
Oh.
Phelan's brought us a triangle and a piece of marker.
Oh. John.
Which one's that one?
Oh, well, yeah, you could say that she's a great driver, or that she has a really cool singing voice, or she's really good at dancing. But she really knows how to style her hair. She does her makeup really well.
Kind
Kind of scared.
John is considering. John is considering. Q is considering. Looking. Staring at you. She traces back over the fact that she's already written John.
It just says John.
You are John.
John is John.
No, that's perfect.
John, you are pretty cool, and I am excited to get to know you more.
Oh.
Q.
Wow.
So that I will have nicer things to say.
Yeah, and Phelan runs it over to Angelus to put it up.
Wrong character. He takes it and will get his wings out so he can fly up and put it as high as possible. I don't know why I'm imagining the penthouse has a really high ceiling.
Well, if I move all of us out of the
100
way.
feet tall.
I hate this thing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to move us out of the way so I can show you the shape of the building. Yeah, we're in like it's like a bloom top. So yeah, we're in like we've got like a dome roof. Cool.
Ooh, domes. Well, regardless of the roof, he'll fly up and put up the thing.
Yippee.
Yippee.
John, are you enjoying John Day version 2?
I mean, is John in the room? I think she's in her own.
I don't even know if John even. Yeah, I don't think John came yet.
Yeah, John isn't here yet.
Wait, did we just say compliments out loud to not John?
No, we wrote them
on the
down.
bunting.
We're writing them down.
Oh.
We're writing them down on something.
They're reading them out loud.
Oh wait, guys, Angelus can't read. We're cooked.
Dude, you're right.
Oh no!
He's proved that he's able to
God,
read.
dang it.
Yeah, but the Book of Naya, that's about it.
No,
No.
he's proved in his mini sessions.
He did.
Yeah, that's not. We don't know he can read.
No, it's not real.
I'm sure he's read in front of you because I remember making a
No,
point
it's
out
not
of
real.
it.
I scratched that out
This
of my
isn't
mouth.
real.
Red signs and stuff.
Mm,
You know,
he read
how
the
to
text message you
read.
sent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phelan's gonna
One
text
word-
John.
No, well, it's not really one word. It's got hyphens. I was gonna say text to speech.
Yeah, Phelan's gonna text John, and it says, "John, surprise in my penthouse."
Oh boy, I love surprises. I'll head there right away. Yeah.
Are you all hiding, ready to jump out?
Yeah.
You're all just standing there.
Yes.
We
And the
hide.
door's ominously
Hide
open.
and jump.
I think the Big Richard isn't hiding. It's John like Destino. She walks into the penthouse and it's just the Big Richard laying across the sofa.
No.
Yeah. Feeling's gonna minor illusion another sofa on top of the Big Richard. So there's double sofa.
The Big Richard's going to minor. I don't know if he has minor illusion. Yeah, he does. He's going to minor illusion another Big Richard on top of the other sofa.
Oh my god.
And then John walks in.
All right, John.
Yeah, the
walks
door's
in.
ominously opened.
Yes, and I see a minor illusion of a sofa with a minor illusion of the Big Richard on top
of
that sofa.
A
Big Richard
sofa
on
and the
sofa.
Big Richard.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I went to the wrong room.
Happy birthday, part 2, John Grapple!
Happy birthday, part 2, John!
Happy birthday!
Yay.
Again.
Thank you.
Oh wait.
What is that?
A horde. It's a horde. It's a horde. I swear. All right, this horner. There we go.
Hey!
Wait, we want loud noises?
No,
Yeah. Super big loud noises.
no. Her
Never
second
felt
birthday's
pain.
funny as well.
Minor illusion.
Richard, did you leave the oven on?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I've never left an oven on in my life. I would never do that. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah. I know what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
yeah, this is great. Wow. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can read.
Wait,
And
can I read?
put them up
Can you
so
read,
far
John?
away that you can't see them. You can't see them through.
How tall is the ceiling?
Yes.
Oh, he had to fly up to get there.
Oh god.
Did we write big enough?
I mean,
Yeah,
Sylvia
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah,
did
no,
it
Sylvia
with-
definitely did.
Everyone
Oh,
else,
yeah,
maybe.
I've got really nice eyes. What does that one say up there?
Oh, it says.
Oh.
Wait, is that referring to my one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it says, I think you have really nice hair, but Briar also wrote that, and I felt bad. So I also think that you have a very nice style, and it's very cool, and I like it. Happy birthday.
Wow, thank you. That's so nice of you.
That was definitely different from the last time I said all that.
I mean, Angelus will fly up to get the bunting back down to give to John so that she can actually read it.
Yeah, she's just gonna like go through all of them and read them and like keep count to make sure that everybody wrote one. Oh, that's so sweet of you guys. Like, you didn't have to. Should I roll this?
What would have happened if someone was
Sure about that,
missing?
John?
Yeah, no, like, guys,
Yeah.
you didn't have to. Like, that's just so nice of you. I'm gonna keep this forever.
Yay.
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 Awesomeness.
Yay.
Yay! Successful John Grapple birthday version 2. Do we have any other further activities to do on John Grapple birthday? Anyone bring a pasta parcel?
Oh, shit.
already
No.
Is there a party?
Whoa.
Is there a party city or party shop anywhere?
Pretty city.
Party city? Is there a
Who
party
wants to
city
play?
around? I don't know if Party City sells other party things. I know it's costumes.
I don't know if they
Explain
sell
it wrong. Oh,
pre-prepared pasta
yeah,
parcel.
yeah, it might just be. I mean, I know that. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a parcel shop?
Okay.
Can we go
I'm
to
gonna
the,
say there's an ominous knock on the door and there's a wrapped gift.
Can we go to the,
Says
can we go to the
no.
post office and just like steal a parcel?
There's one at the door. There's past the parcel.
I think what John
Yay.
Grapple really wants for her birthday is a Big Richard shaped pinata to beat.
Yeah,
That's true.
and
Mhm.
good thing is that we prepared that for you. Yay!
All right.
Yeah, we
gotta
brought the
grab
Big
the
Richard and
rope.
puts him on a rope and ties. And yeah, so I'll get the rope we tied to Big Richard. And then hang him
No,
from the ceiling.
no.
Go ahead,
Oh,
beat him.
Give John
Start
Grapple
rolling
a
those
baseball
dexterity
bat.
saving throws.
I will say after the first part, Phelan is going to be very distant from everyone, and
You guys don't want to play
actively
Pass the
trying to
Parcel?
avoid Briar.
I don't know what that is.
Thank
I want
you.
to play past the parcel. I want to play past the parcel.
I don't even know
Do
what it is.
Americans not know what Pass the Parcel is?
You
Hang
don't play
on.
past the
No.
parcel.
Hang on,
American?
hang on,
What
hang on. Have we
the-
found another cultural divide? What?
What the fuck?
Nobody in the country of America uses the term parcel.
Yeah, no.
Like I know what it is, but
What would
don't.
you
Everyone-
call it
What do you
then?
call it?
like a package.
What?
Or a
Pass
Oh,
the
gift
I
in
get
this
you in the
game?
game. So, essentially, pass the parcel. You all sit in a circle, and music plays, and then you pass the parcel around the group until the music stops, and then that person opens the parcel, and then it's like one layer peels off, and there's like sweets or like a small toy, and then you keep going until the last person opens the big present inside.
Wasn't that on Bluey?
Yeah, I only know that
sounds
from
dangerous.
Yeah,
That sounds dangerous.
I only know
That sounds like
from
John
Blue.
might not get all the presents.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but if Phelan's in charge of the music, she just stops it on John every time. Or just.
Oh, that's true.
Phelan's not going to be participating. Phelan may have set this up, but Phelan's just like trying to stay away from people.
I just don't want to play Pass the Parcel. Okay.
I do. The Grinch will play
I
past
do.
the parcel, even if it's just with Sylvia. We'll
Yeah.
pass it back and forth.
That'd be fun.
You guys don't want to know I put in this ominous Pass the Parcel
No, I
at the
want
door?
to know so bad.
No.
It's a ball.
Scared.
What if it's a bunch of
I
magic
am
items, though?
scared.
There's an assassination attempt on John Grapple.
It's
You just open it and just like
horrible.
a hand with a gun comes out of the parcel.
Yeah, who
It's
delivered
like
this
the
parcel?
magazine cut out letters saying, "I will find you."
How they know Phelan was here? Who delivered this, guys?
we open it and it just says find my pages.
What are we, Slender Man?
This says Pass the Parcel, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Can't believe there's
Oof.
people in existence who haven't played Pass the Parcel.
I know.
Mhm.
I haven't played it.
What a sad existence.
I'm German, you fuckers.
What a sad existence.
We got 4 Americans and 1 German who haven't played. All right.
Yeah.
Boo.
Get
I'm really trying to
out.
think of if we
Get
have something remotely close to that.
They're playing musical chairs.
Like
over
White
there and
Elephant.
stuff.
Secret
Yeah, but
Santa.
that's not how you do a white
that's
elephant.
not how you do
White
it.
Elephant.
Yours would be
It's
hack the
close.
package.
It's the closest thing I can think of.
That's true. I would say it's the closest thing.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
What the
You're
fuck?
right.
I don't even know what the fuck white elephant
What the
is.
fuck is
You know what White Elephant is?
What
Oh,
the
it's
fuck is
like-
white elephant?
What is
So- Actually, wait, Mando, do you want to Cogs or Mando? Do you want to
It's,
explain? 'Cause I'm not-
it's kind of like Secret Santa, except you don't. Everyone buys a random gift, and then you all put them in like the middle of the table, and then you roll like dice or something, or draw straws or whatever, and then you decide who goes first.
Ah. Okay, yeah, we
and then
do
you go
have
around
that.
in a circle. Someone picks the present, and then they can either choose to keep that present. Well, the first person has to keep that present; they keep it, and then the next person can either
Yeah,
steal
they
that
can
present
steal
from that
that.
person, or or they can either steal from that person or take another parcel from the center.
I think I saw
Okay,
it
we
beside
do
you.
have
The
that. In
first
Germany, it's
person
called
gets to steal at the
Wichten.
end.
What is it called?
Wichten.
White elephant.
Victin.
Wichten.
Sure.
It's
That's
not
not
a, it's
bad.
not a K. It's a
I think I
it's
The?
CH.
CH. the
Wichten.
CH.
I saw a side review about this one time.
Wichten.
Victin.
Yeah, there are 2 different kinds of
You're saying
Wichten.
Vixen.
I'm not
That
saying
is
Victin.
not
I'm
what-
saying Victin.
No. Wichten.
Yeah,
Wichten.
yeah,
CH.
yeah.
Huh.
Wichten.
I'm not.
Anyways.
I overpronounced
I'm
that.
trying.
Oh mein Gott.
Fuck you. That's not how we say, oh my god. There's
That's how I
no.
say it.
Yeah.
I overpronounced the fucking H's in German.
Well, that was
Oh,
a
gotta
good
find
one
out where
anyway.
you
Let's
live.
play Paso.
Yeah, we're supposed to be D&D.
Let's play the game.
Everyone started
Pass the
speaking
parcel.
half like that.
I'm
Yeah.
teaching everybody right now here, halfling.
And she will talk about what languages we speak.
Yay!
Do we want to open the parcel?
No, we have to
Yeah.
pass it.
Sure.
We have to
Oh, why do you sound so sad?
Because I picked an item for the gods to give to John.
Wait, I
The
want a present
gods?
from God. I want a present
That's
from
crazy.
God.
Yeah, but we have to play
Hey,
this
pick a parcel.
I hope Zephyr
And
gets
you
it
have to
first. And
play
it's like it's
parcel.
poison.
We can't just have
It's
it.
first one's poison for Zephyr.
I'm telling you, it's one of those. It's one of those books, the spell books with a bunch of glyphs of warding in it, with fireball. And you open it and it explodes.
No, so you pass the parcel. And then you all keep passing it, and it's landing on everyone except John. John's getting annoyed. Everyone's
No.
getting squeaks until the last one lands on John. John opened the
Yay.
parcel, and inside there is a brooch of shielding.
Oh, what is
Ooh.
that?
So it's a pretty like gold brooch, like pin. I don't know if you know
I
what
like
the brooch
gold.
is. Hold up, know what brooch is. But yeah, it's like a pin. And while wearing it, you have resistance to force damage, and you have immunity to damage from magic missile.
Awesome.
Oh, I can't attack you.
That feels important, like an important specification.
Well, because magic missile
Yeah, exactly,
is
it's-
every
yeah,
time,
yeah.
you know. But not John.
It's just
John
like
can just tank that.
this is like a game like teaching you how to sprint out of nowhere.
Did you say I could just take that? You just gonna take
John can
John's
just-
birthday present from?
No, I said
Yeah,
John, can just tank that.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you could also
John
just
can just
take it.
tank
Now we're
that.
still like, doing
I
the
thought you were
stuff.
like, I could just have that. Like, I could just take your gift. What
You
would you do?
could.
You know?
I guess legally speaking, that's true, but no.
No, I wouldn't say legally.
Yeah,
speaking.
not
I
legally.
would say physically speaking.
I guess,
good.
I guess illegally speaking, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, does this
Okay.
item require attunement?
Usually, do you have space to attune?
Well, once I put on my giant strength belt, I will not have any spaces.
Maybe just for John, it doesn't.
Happy
require it. But if
birthday!
anyone else tried to use it, it would.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Great. Dark,
Yeah,
thank you.
during pass the parcel, Phelan sneaks off, or like not sneaks off, just walks off into the room, into like her bed area. She
Can
disappears. She
try to
vanishes.
perceive that?
Yeah, I can roll stealth. If it wants to load, roll stealth. Why? Oh, goodness gracious.
Can I also roll to perceive? Is it legal?
Believe so.
Anyone can roll to perceive.
John is not perceiving. She's
Fuck.
staring at the brooch.
Atlas is not perceiving.
Sylvia's eyes explode.
Yay!
Okay, so Angelus and Briar both notice.
Are we all rolling perception?
You don't have to. It's if you want to see. if you
The big
notice.
Richard also should have passed.
Yeah. No, that's
Oh,
persuasion.
That's Richard's persuasion. Big Richard don't give a shit about you.
Okay.
Just wait real quick.
Why did Phelan roll stealth?
Feelings
be
trying to
perceived.
go
Oh,
away.
okay. Sorry.
When you
How
don't see
dare
shit.
you.
Okay. But yeah. So it's Angelus and Briar if they want to do anything about the fact that they've seen.
On Zephyr Sword as
Oh,
well.
and Sophia.
Briar's gonna look, watch Phelan walk away, then look to Angelus and Zephyr, and then just stand up and say, "Excuse me," and then walk off after Phelan. And then,
I think, yeah, I think Angela's seeing Brian handling it. I mean, the general vibe has been Brian and Phelan have been close through this, so he'll hang back, but we'll keep it in his mind that they're both in there, and if he doesn't see them come back after a while, he might go in.
Yeah, probably Zephyr will do the same and just kind of distract everyone.
Okay. Briar's gonna like gently knock on the door so no one else hears, but Phelan.
For a second there isn't a response. Hope like for like a maybe like 10 seconds there's no response. But if you're like not going away or knocking again, feeling come in.
Briar's just gonna stand at the door for a moment, and then if she hears come in, and Briar's just gonna pop her head in and be like, "You doing okay there, Phelan?"
When Barg like pops their head in, you can see Phelan like basically has kind of made a small kind of pillow fort kind of structure, and Phelan just like sat up inside of it looking out now. Yeah, I'm I'm feeling fine.
Briar walks in and closes the door behind her. By the way, she does have a mask on this time. If that makes any difference, but she does. She walks close and is like, "So, what you doing?"
Phelan kind of just stares at Briar for a minute. I'm just trying to bring the vibes down from the party, that's all.
I understand that. I haven't particularly been too party going at the moment, so yeah. I just wanted to check on you after, yesterday.
Phelan kind of like looks down, sighs a little. Yeah, yesterday was. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Don't be. It obviously was a very hard time for you, and you don't have to be sorry about that.
She God.
Oh no, carry on.
Yeah, she just kind of like just sits back in the pillow fort thing that she's made.
Briar steps a bit closer. If you don't mind me asking, do you want to talk about what happened?
It's just a lot of bad memories from my past. That's all. It's
I see.
it's a lot to explain.
And you don't have to. Briar's gonna like sit not on the bed, like, because you've done the pillow fort on the bed, right?
Yeah.
Briar's just gonna sit like, oh well, huh?
I was about to say, I mean, it's probably a pretty big bed, so you could probably like I don't know.
No,
I mean,
Briar's
the pillow fort's only small, so.
yeah, Briar's gonna sit like on the floor next to the bed, and is gonna be quiet for a little bit, and then I am merely curious, but considering what I found out yesterday, what is, if you don't mind me asking, what is your mother like?
I mean, she's not like I see her as my mother. I would say that she's my mother, but she's not really, I guess, my mom. But she's caring. She cares for everyone on the island.
Huh.
She's kind. She's smart.
That's nice. If you don't want me to be in here, I can always leave. Just by the way.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
I just didn't want again to ruin the party for John because I feel like I ruined it last time.
You didn't. It was those assassins that did.
Yeah, but
Plus, I think John's pretty happy right now having a new amulet thingy.
From God.
From God.
I just kind of miss home right now. That's all.
That's understandable. Well, I don't really know how to help with that. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. That's like me speaking right now, not.
Yeah.
Briar. I think Briar's just gonna sit for a little bit, and then if she like starts to feel like she's intruding, she just bids feeling adieu and just leaves. And then she's gonna find us. Yeah, she's gonna find a separate room and like pop her head into the living room where Angelus and Zephyr are, just in case they like get worried, and do a little nod, and then just find a separate room and just sit there. Because yeah, she's also not gonna help with the party mood. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Does anyone have anything else they want to do today?
No.
Also, I said it in Silent Town, but I'm just wondering how many people think that Briar is feeling mother.
Phelan's mother. Yeah, how many people thought for a second that? Or still think. Please don't still think.
don't forget all. Can Sylvia
Think what?
Can Sylvia look for feeling?
Yeah.
I have to like roll. What is that? Do I have to? Should I investigate the house? Whoa!
Yep. A little investigation.
I'm investigating so hard.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
See a footprints.
Yeah, you do. You can see. Yeah, you can see Phelan and Briar.
Was Briar still in the room?
Did Briar leave?
Yeah, Briar left.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Briar's in a separate room now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Just feeling in her pillow fort.
Okay. Yeah, Sylvia will walk in. Hey, are you Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I know that was a lot. I'm sorry I wasn't there at the end. I I got scared of what everyone would think of me, so I felt the need to leave. But I shouldn't have I shouldn't have left you like that. Not when you were not when you were going through all of that.
He then does kind of crawl out of the pillow fort and then taps to the bed for Sylvia to come over.
She sits on the bed.
Fiona goes, it's okay, Sylvia. It's fine. Are you okay?
Yeah. No, Solana helped make me feel better.
That's good.
I went to talk to you the other day, but you looked deep in thought. I don't know what's going on with you. You don't have to tell me. I just need to know that everything's okay.
And it's just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I'm trying not to bring everyone's moods down, but it's really hard.
Yeah.
I just feel like
It's not
sitting in a pillow fort right now. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we maybe just have to keep up our appearances for the big ball. But after that, we can have plenty of time to ourselves, I'm sure. And we can we can talk about whatever you want, whenever you want. It's just as long as you're okay. I don't mind.
I should be fine. I mean, I'm a little homesick. I feel. I don't know.
Well,
And
why don't we ask if we can, or if you can just leave for a bit and go visit home.
I mean, so, you know the Q person?
Yeah.
Apparently, you know the M who they're looking for?
Yeah.
That's my mom. They're looking for my mom.
Oh.
So and because I did promise to help them find the person, I probably will have to leave anyways.
Right.
To bring Q there.
Okay. Well,
I think
that's probably good. I know you don't exactly like telling other people and especially bringing people there, but Q seems nice.
Yeah, Q's nice.
Yeah.
I hope. I think. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if they're Mitzi's like partner,
Yeah.
they have to they have to be nice.
Yeah. They'll be fine. If you want me to come with you, I'm more than happy to.
Of course, I want you to come with if you want, but that's only if you want to.
Yeah, no, I'll come along. Just to make sure everything goes smoothly. But yeah, I'm glad everything's good. It'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll all be feeling fine.
I'll be feeling fine. What just happened to me?
Yeah. Feeling hug Sylvia. Now go back to that party and have fun if you want to. If you don't want to, you can stay here. But if you want to have fun, go have fun. I think I might just take a nap.
Okay, that's fine. Have a good nap.
Mhm.
And so Sylvia's gonna like try and get out of the room without opening the door as much as possible, so the least amount of light gets in, because it's sleepy room.
Yep. And feelings go back in the pillow fort.
Okay. Okay. Party continues, yes.
Yes.
And then
Yay!
that
Tea.
time, I'm sure there's plenty of space in the penthouse for you all to find somewhere to like doze. Okay, and then I want to do one thing. If people are okay with me doing a thing, if everyone is done.
Sure.
Do a thing.
I like things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Okay. I don't know. Let's get rid of you all. It's the end. It's fine. It's fine.
We all explode instantly.
It's just for the big Richard.
Yay! I love when it's
Oh.
me.
More cake for the big Richard.
So I'm saying it's a dream, but by dream, it's daydream, whatever you want to call it. Because technically, you don't sleep.
Yeah.
I would also like you to give me, I'd like you to say heads or tails first.
Oh,
For me to
the
choose
big
which one I'm gonna
Richard loves head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, man. Whatever you say.
Oh, I don't know. They're both cool. I don't know which one to give him. I don't know if I'll. Do you want something cool you can do, or would you prefer to be less murderable?
Oh. Would
That's
I
what I'm-
prefer
yeah.
something cool I can do or to be less murderable? Well, he did actually get an extra point to his constitution recently. I know.
Ooh.
So now he's only -1 constitution. Crazy. I don't know how much less murderable we're talking. If it's the item that gives him 19 in constitution,
No, it's not. It's not.
No,
It doesn't
okay,
affect
I'll-
your constitution.
I'll have the cool thing.
You have the less likely to death or the cool thing. Sorry, it cut out.
The cool thing. I
The cool
like
thing.
the cool thing.
Okay, so as you are daydreaming, you feel the familiar weight on your shoulders
Mm-hmm.
and a hissing in your ear.
I don't know what that is.
You know the hissing.
I know the hissing. Oh, I
Yeah.
know hissing.
Good. And
Feeling?
you hear the voice say, "You've done well.
Yay.
If you would permit me, I would like to grant you a gift."
I permit gifts.
I don't allow it.
I'm a big fan of gifts.
And in a, however, not avoiding the plot where he can say it'll require attunement,
Ah,
if that's okay.
let me check. He has attunement slots. I think he does.
I think he has
Yeah.
two. I've checked, but I'm just making sure you're okay with using one. Okay, because once it's on, it's on.
Oh. That's scary. Okay.
Okay.
How cool is this
So.
thing?
It's pretty cool. Well, you can technically remove it. It's just weird to remove.
Okay.
What the hell?
You can also piss him off, and I'm sure he'll remove it for you.
True. Yeah, that will be easy to do.
Okay, so, up Do you want arms or torso?
Do I want arms or torso?
Do
What,
you want it to cover
plain
your
metal
arms or your
or-
torso?
Oh, is it a
You're
tattoo?
losing
Can
You
I
want-
have a tramp stamp?
You can have a tramp stamp, yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say it's supposed to cover quite a lot of space. So I'm gonna say it's gonna go like round your stomach and then, like the head and tail of a like almost like a snake like biting its own tail, nearly sort of thing around the back.
Just about
A fancy ornate snake tattoo. And it is the tattoo of Ghost Step. So you can basically become a ghost for a few
Oh,
seconds.
see, no.
Ooh.
The snake also sometimes appears blurry and flickers on your skin.
As they do.
But yeah, so you can take an incorporeal form, 1 turn per day, I believe. But it can give you extra things such as, if you have to get through a crowd of enemies, you might appreciate the resistance to all non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage while in that form, and the temporary immunity to being grappled or restrained. So if someone was to grab you, you can ghost and get out of there.
So that's also good for not dying.
Bro ghosts a lot of people, so this makes sense.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
repeatedly
You
die.
can slip your way out of slippy situations.
Yeah,
No.
the choice was between
And you
dying
walk through
less
walls.
and dying more.
How is that night? Well, yeah, I guess you go sleep time.
Dying
Yeah. No, well,
regularly.
the other one was you get the resistance to necrotic, and once per day you avoid death. I don't really know what that means. I'm assuming it just means, yeah.
That sounds
you go
like
to
it's a
one
threat.
minute instead.
Wait,
yeah, if
the
you
other
were
one
to
did
be, like,
what? Sorry?
If you were to be killed, instead of like being dead, you would be on 1 HP once per day.
Ah.
How many
Oh,
times are you dying
Amthol
in a
has a
day?
spell that does that for people, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought you might enjoy the ghost step more. To be fair,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
that's fun. That goes with his current spell list that involves being
Yeah.
invisible, snooping,
Yeah, and sneaking out there. Yeah.
transporting through walls. So great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It fits in. Thanks.
Exactly. Yeah. And
Yeah,
now you have a
awesome.
cool snake tramp stamp.
Yay!
Yeah. And that's it. When you
Oh.
stop meditating, the weight is gone from your shoulders. But yeah, the tattoo just sort of like appears. You're like, oh.
Oh shit!
Cool.
Now it's like Disappear's dream
How
to get
drunk
ran by
did
a
I-
goat.
How drunk did I get at the club the other night? How dare I-
Yeah, I have added it to your inventory and attuned you to it. But it has 3 charges and expends at dawn, so you can do it as a bonus action to do it.
Yay! Thanks.
If you end your turn in a solid object, you take 1d10 force damage. If you...
That's it.
It's just in an object. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe just don't stay in an object.
Yeah.
Don't be in... It's just someone's hiding in the walls, but they're just going.
Just every now and then, it just, ow, ow.
Ah, pain.
Yeah. Okay, right, but yeah, that is everything. We're done.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Woo.
Yippee! But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Instead of I don't want to deal with the raid, so I'm gonna run us over to Dirt Dirt Goose instead.
No, not
Yeah.
that.
Goose can handle the raid.
Goose.
Dirt Dirt Goose can handle the raid
I don't
instead.
want to handle the raid. Someone else
Dirt
handle the raid.
Or I'll pass them to you, and then you pass them to Twos, and then Twos passes them to Mando, and then it'll be fine.
But I am
Hey,
gonna,
we'll all become a conga line.
I am gonna be going back live.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Twos is like actually staying live, aren't you,
Yeah,
Twos?
I'm gonna end for a second and then come back so the pods are separate.
Oh yeah, stick him over on Twos then if Twos is staying.
Okay, I'll send
There
you
you go.
over to please.
If Twos is kind of staying live.
Thanks
Wait,
for
wait, no,
running,
no,
Belmara.
Yeah. yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I'm not sure when the next session is. I might be trying to sneak an extra one in, but we'll see. The next definite one will be on the 12th of April because we're moving it from being on the 13th. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here, and I will see you all later. Bye.
Meow, 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 meow,
Okay. I'm gonna leave because I'm staying live. I'll leave for.
I'm done now. I just need to quickly have them all go for who was the thing and stuff, and then I'm done. I'll be down in a second.
That's not for us. That's not for us, guys.
Judge, I will send you I will send you the MVP, but I'm gonna leave so I can do my next stuff, my next thing. But thank you for the session.
Yeah, let me send
Wee. Okay. Thank you, Doc, for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna very quickly, why are you small? I'm gonna very, very quickly end and restart the stream so I can have the VODs separate, because editing them apart is too much effort. But yeah, I'm gonna put us in stone soon for a bit while I get ready for the for Greater Conquest. Let me load up Minecraft. I should probably do that. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'll probably be like 5-10 minutes at least. I'll try not to be too long. God, I need to switch everything around. Okay. I'll see you guys in a second. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.